Your afternoon drive. Number 2, men on, Van Nunley and Fred Slow. And in the on-deck circle, Amory Castillo.
This is Two Men On with Van Nunley and Fred Slow.
It's Tuesday. You know what that means. I gotta go home.
You sound sad, Fred.
It's not sad, Fred. This is Jokic, Fred. Jokic, Fred is here all day.
I thought you're sad about your father and his big L he took last
What are you doing? You Maury right here? You doing a little Maury? Jimmy Butler is not your father. Is that what you're doing? You doing a little Maury impersonation? Are you Sally Jesse Raphael right now? Is this Ricky Lake?
Ricky Lake in it.
Are we on Oprah? Is this Dr. Full? Oprah. I know I was doing Sad Me. How's my microphone? Does this sound good? Does it need to come up a little bit? Here's what I'm saying. That's much better.
What is you saying?
I'm saying
Okay.
the thing that Nikola Jokic does as a hobby, he's better at than what people do professionally.
Oh, you mean what he does for a job? He gets paid millions and millions of dollars and he's best at it in the world, and he could give 7 flying expletive deleted.
He does not care about your championship. Lunatic fan of Michael Jordan or Kobe Bryant or anyone that ever considered winning to be the most important thing in the world. And if you ask a lot of people, those people that consider winning the most important thing in the world are usually pretty terrible quality people. I'm not trying to say Michael Jordan's a bad guy, but I'm saying Scottie Pippen's probably not that wrong, but you kind of get what I'm saying. Nikola Jokic, not a bad guy. Does not care.
Doesn't care about basketball whatsoever.
At all.
It just so happens that he's a basketball player.
He's just good at it.
Sure. You gotta do what you're good at.
Amory's not here. Jerry, how are you?
Hey, Jerry.
Man, just live my best life.
You got more energy about this job producing this show than Nikola Jokic has about winning the NBA championship?
I think I do.
His familiarity with the sport of basketball and Nikola Jokic, not great.
Me. Yeah.
Also, it fits in this program perfectly, so welcome.
Glad to be here.
I learned more about Nikola Jokic last night in the post-game trophy, everything, post-game pressy than I ever knew about Nikola Jokic. I just thought he was quiet. Now it turns out he's disinterested.
Indifferent at best.
Oh, indifferent is kind. Indifferent is what I would call him if I was giving him a formal review at work.
I just care about teammate.
Teammate is horse.
I need to go Skype with Horse later.
Oh,
Get microphone out of face.
horse needs me.
Yes. I cannot shake champagne. Who knows? It has bubbles. Horses do not drink bubbles.
No longer you need me here. I go back to horse.
I'm happy for Jamal. I am happy for the rest of the team. I need to play with baby and horse.
Jamal and others.
Jamal et al.
Does not care.
Doesn't care at all.
At all.
He's the most indifferent human being from winning a championship in the history of all sports.
Did what some would argue to be the most difficult thing to do ever. And said, yes.
Beat Jimmy Butler? Is that you?
But it is now 5 o'clock.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere, and it is time to feed hay to horse.
I will not be by email accessible. You will call me later.
Good. Phone goes straight to voicemail now. Basketball over, phone turn off.
Every year, basketball over. This year, over again.
I see you in a handful of months, Jamal. I'm on a horse vacation. I raise baby with wife. She good with plow.
Baby very strong. Look, like horse.
Look, she have wide childbearing hip. We make more baby. Off season.
She here now? Perhaps.
I don't know. You see, lady, I'm very much tall. I cannot see over lady.
No. Does not.
Didn't care at all.
0 iota.
Yeah.
Would they parade? No.
There was
not available.
90 seconds where he looked like he was having a good time is when he threw Jamal Murray in the pool. And besides that, he looked like he was being tortured.
I make mistake. I play too much. Only play basketball.
NBA championship. Is this what Guantanamo like?
Yeah.
It's horrible. It's very much pain.
I need to know. I need to know when I have to come back. I leave now.
Speaking of pass, I pass basketball. I pass on ceremony. No, thank you.
Nikola, you became the first player in NBA history to lead the playoffs in points scored, assists, and rebounds.
What is those?
Yeah, that sound good.
Who do that? My horse?
You associate emotion to this? No. Emotion we save for celebrating horse birthday.
So many people here. They must be very passionate.
They're the champions. An NBA fan, and I'm not joking, NBA fan who, for whatever reason, has put, did they rename the championship? They all have new names now.
To the Nikola Jokic championship
That's, I'm assuming.
for a year.
They gave up the Bill Russell championship to Nikola Jokic, the finals MVP or whatever. He goes, thank you for the championship. Who is this Russell? He here? Is he here now? Is this his?
Yes. Would he like trophy back? He
Yeah.
has his name on it.
I cannot take. Customs, they will say no.
He does not say Nikola. He says
No.
Bill. It's not my name.
My name, not Bill.
I have horse named Bill.
Yeah.
He's a good horse.
Billy the horse.
Only people who know him call him Billy.
Yeah.
Everyone else is William.
You'd be very close to
Yeah.
him. Do not look him in the mouth.
He's not gift horse. Very expensive.
Very.
One-
Most expensive horse in all of Bosnia.
$117 Serbian money.
I have it.
Is good.
Bring my horse here. Bring it to me now.
Where is why no horse in
Yeah.
stadium? This is Denver, Wild West, no?
Stables?
And bring horse in here. Horse allergic to glitter.
Yeah. No more glitter.
No glitter in here around horse.
No. Bring one vacuum. Like he did not care at all.
Yeah.
He's on the stage. He's holding his kid.
Because I do not need new hat and t-shirt. I have one.
No, already wearing.
Old shirt fine. You give it to man.
Save for later.
Yes. Give it to homeless man outside stadium.
So many.
Do not need shirt.
I walk here. So many.
What is champion? Is that what we do? We don't have to win more game. It's over.
I want more game.
Ah. That is why confetti.
For me, you keep.
Hmm.
Like, you don't care.
No horse in here. Confetti bad for horse.
9 people wounded in a mass shooting outside. I guess it wasn't right outside the arena. It was kind of downtown. As fans celebrated the Nuggets' first NBA title.
That's not how I celebrate.
Nope. Denver ain't cool anymore.
What the hell, man? Thought all you people were supposed to be high.
Mm-mm.
Aren't you guys all stoned?
I'm about to be that guy that burst some bubbles.
Shouldn't you have gotten high and left your gun at home?
Denver, not cool. Portland, not cool. Austin, not cool. All these places had their time. They've all been overrun by weirdos. They're weirdo places now.
Armed weirdos.
Yeah.
Why do you need to bring a gun to a championship?
For
celebration?
why?
Yeah.
All the shooters were on the court.
Well,
Well,
on one side of the court.
Yeah.
yeah.
Not on Miami side.
Our father wasn't one last night, that's for sure.
From the Sports Animal live chat, you can join us at facebook.com/talkabq or youtube.com/talkabq. Friend of the show, Joel, says they were drinking too many Fred Lights. I don't think this is Fred Light's problem. It's not Fred Light's problem.
No. I mean, a responsible amount of Fred Lights. He can do anything in the world.
You know how many Fred Lights I drink every day?
X amount.
Some.
Mhm.
Yeah. A amount.
More than zero.
More than that.
Less than the amount it takes to shoot somebody.
If there are 365 days in a year plus minus one,
Or a quarter of one.
I drink more than 365 Fred Lights in a year.
Oh my. That's low. That is very low.
I bet it's low.
Oh yeah.
I bet it's very low.
Because you drink easily more than 7 a week. Extrapolate that over a year. Even with like sober October,
Yeah, you're making a good point.
Rise of the Phoenix, you still pound a bunch of them Freddy boys.
I don't think I drink 1,000 Fred Lights a year, but I don't know if I don't.
Should that be a goal for next year?
Count my number of Fred Lights.
Or do like a fiscal year? Do like July to
July to July. We
July
can start
to
right
July.
away.
Yeah. How many drinks do we actually have in a year?
So whenever I go out, now,
That's the kind of information that I do not
no,
want.
I don't want to know.
No, I don't want that.
You know, at the end of days, when you're standing at like the white pearly gates, and God is like, or your vision of God, whatever. I'm not trying to be that guy right now.
Yeah.
Whatever God that you so choose to put into this example.
Yeah.
And that she, they, them, it, whatever. Whenever that version of God says to you, is there anything you want to know in your life? Is there any questions you have for me? I think I might ask, what is the total number of Fred Lights that I
No, I
drink?
don't want to know that.
I think I want that.
I don't want him to say it out loud so the rest of the line can hear.
And there we go.
I'll be like, whoa,
Chuckle,
how did you get in this line?
Well, I did a lot of right things in my life to be here.
Ah.
Thank you for asking.
Rewarded with a bunch
Yeah.
of little,
Turns out, good decision maker.
little oat sodas.
Oh, you're talking about the very end, or you're talking about like earning my like acceptance from St. Peter and being able to pass through the pearly gate?
No, I'm wondering if there's like an equation. Like if you hit X amount of oat sodas, or in your case, Fred Lights.
Yeah.
Is there a real tangible level you have to hit? Like how far up the good stuff ladder do you have to climb to cancel out all them oat sodas? Like once you hit like the 20,000 mark or whatever, they're like, oh man, you need to be like at least a third of a saint by now for all
Right.
these beers.
I mean, got to pump those numbers.
You need to be the exact opposite of Conor McGregor at this point if you're going to get into heaven.
If he's the standard for not getting in, I'm good.
I'm close.
I'm in the
I
clear.
am super close, except for being part Irish.
Like the worst
That's
thing,
as close as I am to him.
well, that starts you, like at least in the opinion of the afterlife, that starts you at a deficit.
Oh, absolutely.
You have to build out.
Being Irish and everything I've done my teenage years, like I'm in the hole.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm just now climbing my way out of it in my early 40s.
I went back to an ex-girlfriend one time. Does that count?
Oh, that's sweet of you.
No. It was bad. That's what I'm trying to say.
Oh, well, I mean, self-inflicted punishment. Does that count?
Yeah, I think that's one of the ones where you can buy points.
Oh yeah, like indulgences. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, you can buy.
You just like
indulgences.
whip yourself in the back like 12 times or something.
And
Okay.
that's
I'm
what
not going to kink shame you right here, Fred. So
the finals felt like. Just constant whipping for Nikola Jokic.
whew,
Did not want to be there.
man,
Wanted the season to end. That's why they was playing so good in the playoffs. Because he's like, we win more, it'd be over sooner.
16 game and I go home. 16 game, I visit horse.
I buy flight now.
He's like, hey, bet. He's like, hey, in word of man from Albuquerque,
Mm-hmm.
put that, eh?
What?
It's language you don't know about.
Slanguage?
Uh-huh.
Did you just create that? I've never heard that.
No, put that, eh? That means like bet or like for real.
No.
505-246-0610. All my Burqueños out there, are you familiar with put that, eh?
Are you talking about? You're talking
That
about.
means I second that.
I second that I've said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put that, eh?
Like Jerry always says, I concur, kind sir.
Yeah.
Is it that?
Same.
Same.
Exact same. Or like samesies.
2 Men On is from the streets.
Well, I mean, one of us is for sure.
I'm from the streets.
Okay.
I'm aware that the streets exist.
Yeah, that's better. Hey, just like we're sports adjacent, you're street adjacent.
There's one street I'm super familiar with, Sesame.
That's a good one.
We recently did the anniversary of streets, so we can't.
Scratch that one.
Yep. It's already been done. Congratulations to the Denver Nuggets. There, we said it.
I didn't think it was going to happen.
No, literally no reason to.
Our boy, our father,
Mhm.
everyone's father,
Jimmy
Where?
Butler is not your father.
not last game. He kind of gave it away single-handedly.
Until the last 5 minutes.
It was rough.
And then the last 5 minutes, he was like, let's go.
They'll start nailing threes and kicking dudes in the junk. That's when he should have started that earlier.
That was sweet.
That was sweet.
But I had to watch.
He's like, he knew he was going to lose. Like, all right, I'm kicking this dude in the junk.
I had to watch 3/4 and some change of Bam and Babayo doing fadeaway, hooky, turnaround, jumpy boys
Mhm.
over and over and over.
It works.
It did not. He was,
First half it works. Scratch that. Flip it.
and then Denver was like, "Hey, go ahead and let him do that. He might hit one, but we're cool. We got the horse rider, Nikola Jokic, the man on the bareback. That one didn't. I was
Well,
come up with a better one. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know any horse riding terms.
Um,
Dressage?
he rode out of Denver side saddle, maybe.
What is that?
Dressage.
Yeah.
Yeah, what did you say, Jared?
Dressage.
That's what I said. I
Dressage.
said that. That's the word I use. What is that?
You didn't say it as fancy as he did.
I used to date a girl.
C'est français.
Dressage. That's like there's like Thousand Island.
Yeah,
Ranch.
I know. I'm familiar with that one.
Yeah. Ranch dressage. You put on your salad.
I dated a girl who was a dressager. What would the word be? A
Dressagier.
dressagier.
Ooh.
Uh huh.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Well, I made that up, of
Yeah.
course.
Yeah. So she was that.
Don't call it that in mixed company.
She's the craziest person I ever met in my whole life.
Horse people?
Horse people.
Yeah.
Horse people are nuts, like Nikola Jokic. If you're a super
Good at
horse
basketball.
person, if you know the value of a good saddle, I'm like weirded out.
Or where to get one.
Yeah.
You know multiple saddle smiths.
I believe that's called a Wainwright.
It's what?
Is that correct?
I don't know.
I think that's close.
How would I know that?
Husbandry? What is that called?
Husbandry is
Ranching.
it is June, so husbandry is when you try to meet some hot dudes out on the streets.
Oh, it's just called a saddler.
A saddler?
Yeah, that's not overly creative for what I feel is a hobby where they really try to emphasize stuff that's not important. I feel like every part of a saddle has a name too.
A Wainwright is a person who makes or repairs wagons and carts.
That's like close.
That's super close.
That's like incredibly close.
Yeah. If you would have asked me what a Wainwright was, I'd be like, it's a compiler from St. Louis.
Not this year.
Super average.
12 games under 500 of the Cardinals. Get ready for more baseball talk too, because we're there now. This is officially summer. Everything sucks in sports.
Well, obviously a lot of NFL preseason talk.
Yeah.
A lot of that in the next couple.
I got to talk about wide receivers in Buffalo showing up to minicamp, not showing up to minicamp.
Fred Odell Beckham Jr. wore a purple jersey today. This is news.
I have to take calls on Stephon Diggs.
Where's Stephon Diggs? No one knows.
And if he is a quote unquote diva or not, and how they should just shut up and play the game, and how cornerbacks and wide receivers are ruining it because they have their own thought processes and emotions. That's the radio we have to do for the next 3 months.
Yeah, totally.
You know what I'd rather do? Reset everyone on every Major League Baseball team and talk about how parity is higher than ever, and talk about how your best players are your youngest players in the Major League Baseball. And that's incredible because it hasn't been like this in some time. And then talk about how they need a better representation at the top instead of Shohei Ohtani, just like the way that the NBA has the worst representation at the top in Nikola Jokic, because these are two guys that do not care.
Ja Morant cares too much.
I swear to God, dude.
On the other side of the coin.
What are we doing?
Which one do you want? I'll take a Nikola Jokic. You can have your Ja Morant.
I don't want.
Either? You don't want the best player on the planet? His indifference leads to his greatness.
From the Sports Animal live chat, you can join us at facebook.com/talkabq for the live stream, where you can see your boys, including Jerry, who I believe is making his videotorial debut, or according to a horse writer, of video.
Yeah. First time ever on the TV.
Friend of the show, Joel, says we need a Wainwright for all the Denver fans jumping on the bandwagon. That's
Very good. Also,
good radio.
Burkina Facts dropping them. Shout out to the text line.
Oh,
Put that is the opposite of
put D's.
put D's. Thank you for dropping another D's joke. Those are always appreciated on the program.
1154 brings heat on the texter. And I like friend of the show 1154, which is what you are moving forward.
Sure.
Very good. A lot of this stuff doesn't make the air.
Largely D's related.
Largely D's related. Go with what got you. Hey, ride the horse you brought. I have zero. All right, today's I-9 varsity is the I-9 varsity of my city slicker interpretation of cowboy things. Okay.
That's a mouthful. We're going to cut that down a little bit somehow.
City slicking.
City slicking.
Yep, that's today's I-9 varsity. We will plug that into the show at some point. Today's I-9 varsity is the I-9 varsity of city slicking. Whenever we get back, we got some audio from Nikola Jokic. If you, friend of the show, believe it to be a lot of audio because he is eloquent and well-spoken, you will be sadly disappointed because it's about 5 seconds worth.
Yep.
But we'll break it down. 2 Men On, 95.9 FM and AM 610, the Sports Animal.
Hi, this is State Senator Michael Padilla. I'm inviting you to my 11th annual job fair. This is a job fair I've held in the South Valley for the past 11 years. We have something for everybody. It's Wednesday, June 14th, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at Harrison Middle School on Isleta Boulevard. I hope to see you there.
Taking a look at traffic right now, dealing with some slowdowns westbound on I-40. Those are going to start around 2nd Street, and they will last until Rio Grande. Southbound on I-25, well, sooner than Montgomery, traffic moving slow there. Also seeing a bit of a slowdown westbound on Alameda as you approach the river.
This message is brought to you by the New Mexico Department of Game and Fish. TJ Trout here, and spring fishing in New Mexico is fantastic. Take it from me. For more information or to go buy your license online, visit the Department of Game and Fish website at wildlife.state.nm.us. Get out and fish, New Mexico.
If you see an accident, call the Traffic Tracker hotline at 767-9167. Brought to you by American Home Furniture and Mattress, proudly providing New Mexicans with quality furniture and service for over 87 years. I'm Michael Carlisle from the 96.3 News Radio KKOB Traffic Center.
Hi, this is Senator Michael Padilla. I'd like to invite you to my 11th annual job fair. This year's job fair will be held on Wednesday, June 14th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at Harrison Middle School on Isleta Boulevard. We have something for everybody. Banks, airlines, school districts, police departments, grocery stores, hospitals, high-tech companies, you name it. The jobs will be full-time and part-time. Excellent wages, excellent benefits. I hope you'll join us on Wednesday, June 14th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at Harrison Middle School on Isleta Boulevard. This is Senator Michael Padilla. I hope to see you there.
Prescriptions require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. Restrictions apply. See website for details and important safety information. Subscription required. Price varies based on product and subscription plan.
Hey guys, did you know there's a generic form of Viagra that works just the same, but is 95% cheaper? And you can get it online? Just go to 4hims.com/radio. Through Hims, you'll get a free medical consultation, discreet shipping if prescribed, a 100% online process, and trusted generic alternatives to the name brands at up to 95% off. That's right. Get generic for Viagra, the same active ingredient as brand name Viagra, but for 95% less. It's the same medication, still prescribed by a licensed medical provider, but with zero copay, no expensive appointments, and no awkward face-to-face conversations. To start your free online visit, you need to go to this exclusive address, 4hims.com/radio. That's 4hims.com/radio for your free online visit. FORHIMS.com/RADIO.
Meet Joe A, Joe B, and Joe C.
What's up?
3 everyday Joes perfecting their banking with Chase. Joe A is locking his lost debit card with the Chase mobile app. Joe B is cruising toward his new ride with AutoSave. And Joe C's Chase banker is helping him budget to go back to school. Tools that help protect. Support for what's next. One bank that puts you in control. Visit chase.com/checking. Chase, make more of what's yours.
Chase mobile app is available for select mobile devices. Messaging and data rates may apply. JP Morgan Chase Bank, N.A. member FDIC.
O'Reilly. Stay cool this summer with AC Pro and O'Reilly Auto Parts. Right now, get a $15 O'Reilly Auto Parts gift card after rebate plus 2 times O Rewards points with the purchase of select AC Pro ready-to-use refrigerant products that include a hose and gauge. If your vehicle's AC is blowing hot air, beat the heat with AC Pro at your local O'Reilly Auto Parts store.
O'Reilly Auto Parts. School's out for the summer, road trips, lots of time on the road. Get your vehicle ready. Call On the Spot Automotive Detailing. You're spending a lot of time in that car. On the Spot will make that time more enjoyable. They come to you at your convenience and detail your vehicle inside, outside, under the seats and hood. When they're done, your car feels brand new and ready for the road and the kids. Need extra protection? Ask about ceramic coating, paint protection film, window tinting. All for that hot New Mexico sun, and our military gets a 10% discount. 505-859-2859 or online at otsdetailing.com.
This is where New Mexico comes for sports. 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
Crazy, I almost missed the rejoin.
That is not crazy. Happened before, it'll happen again.
Nah, you had milliseconds to spare.
Look at math guy over there. Huh? Mr. Metric System on the other side of the glass.
Hey,
Hey, you say milliseconds, and I say 1/100th.
Yeah.
'Cause I don't mess with that.
We use freedom feet here.
like
on the show.
American.
I don't use a stupid metric system.
It's metric.
What are you, a communist?
You mean standard?
Mm-hmm.
I really do feel that way.
What about him?
If you were to at all try to make me go over to a metric based like life, I would be very resistant to that.
Yeah. Multiples of 10? Ha! More like multiples of loser.
You know what I need? Street signs that say miles per hour.
Mm-hmm.
You know how many of those you would have to change if we went to not that system?
Oh, yeah. Okay. We're going to change a bunch of really cool classic rock songs back
Never.
to metric. No, we're not.
Yeah. I want to drive
Yeah.
83.4 kilometers per hour.
I don't think so. We're not doing that. America would crumble.
I would crumble. I'd overreact.
Yeah.
I would overreact the exact same way that Nikola Jokic overreacted in his press conference yesterday.
That's not what happened.
So I'm curious what you are feeling right now, and if you're looking forward to a parade coming up in Denver.
When is parade? When is parade?
Thursday.
No. I need to go home. Okay.
Oh, that guy just won the NBA championship. Just won an MVP. When is parade? No.
Hey.
No.
What can you say? He left it all on the floor.
He did just want to punch out. He's like, I'm done with my workday, boys.
He goes on to say, I mean, who really likes their job? Who really loved job?
He did not.
Yes, he did.
Oh, that's awesome.
When is parade? When is parade?
Thursday.
Is there an answer that he would have been okay with?
When is parade? When is parade?
Thursday.
No.
Friend of the show, 11.
No.
Friend of the show, 1154 says, today is the day we celebrate these nuggets.
Ah, thank you.
It's very good.
Keep them coming. It's an amazing feeling, but like I said before, it's not everything in the world. There's a bunch of things I like to do. Probably that's a normal thing. Nobody likes his job, or maybe they do. They're lying, but it's a good feeling. That guy just won the NBA championship, won the MVP of the NBA championship. Nobody likes his job. Maybe they do. They're lying, but it is a good feeling. What? What? This is the height of your career. It does not get any better than this.
And you juxtaposition against like a Hank Aaron, right? Where Hank Aaron's like, the only thing that feels better than winning is winning when nobody thought you could.
Yeah.
And
Uh-huh.
Jokic is like, no, I know win, I know lose. I only go home by Thursday.
Here, I clock out. It is overtime right now. They don't have to pay double time.
No. This is so brutal.
Ask not what your country can do for you.
Ask not or do.
What you can do for your country. This country's fine, I guess. It's whatever.
I would like to leave it.
It is fine. It could be there. It could be not. Don't care.
Go back to one Serbia.
Does country have horse? Mm-hmm.
If they do, show me. I would enjoy.
It is better if it has horse. I do not ask country things.
Every night I look at moon. One-ish small step for man. Cool.
Moon is desert wasteland. Why people go there?
No.
Hey,
Not
moon does not have horse.
you say mankind who was thrown off hell in a cell. Does not care at all. It's not about his accent. It's not about him being foreign.
Thursday.
It's not about at all anything except for his complete lack of apathy towards you, fan, who believes that this is significant in his life.
I thought maybe this will be the one day where he's like, feels pretty good. Didn't even get there.
No.
Didn't even get there. Not even close. Give me liberty or give me death. Or not. I mean, it's not the difference. Liberty, death, basketball, horses, don't care.
You get a car. You get a car. And you get a car. I have no need for a car. I have horse.
No car?
No.
Horse is better.
It has 1 horsepower.
A car run on hay? I don't think so. There's hay everywhere. There is not dinosaur fuel everywhere.
Also, at sleep, make nice noise. That's what this thing's about. If I was to be surprised by this, which, by the way, I am not.
No.
Not at all.
No.
The only thing I'm surprised about is there wasn't, by the quote-unquote media, those at the press conference immediately following during on stage, the on-court stuff, any sort of effort to make them produce anything otherwise. Like they could have gone away. They could have gone to Jamal Murray. They could have gone to Michael Porter Jr. They could have gone to Aaron Gordon,
lit,
yearning for a camera, and they just stuck with him.
Oh, by the way, I'm glad Aaron Gordon didn't get shot because he was partying like right next to where the shooting was. You see him? He just ran out of the stadium with his shirt off and started hanging out with people outside. That's a dude. He's the anti-Jokic. Speak softly and carry a big stick. You will go far. I don't need walking stick. I walk fine. If I need to walk, I ride horse. No big deal. Don't need stick.
I have a dream. we all dream. Some at night, some during day when they sleep because they work at night.
Everybody have sleep. There are REM sleep. There is regular sleep. Something everyone has dream. It is important to get good sleep and have dream.
You want healthy horse? He sleep now. Like what?
Because sometimes you have too much hay. Need extra sleep.
It's like that though. Does not care.
Doesn't care.
I'm not into it. I'm into it a lot, actually. And I'm into it by the reaction of Miami. And we're going to talk about that when we get back. Because the Miami Heat, they were there last night.
They showed up.
Yeah,
they were there.
They did their part. Started out strong. They played good basketball for 90 seconds, and then they stopped playing good basketball.
Yeah, what's that about?
They do it all the time.
They usually do it in the fourth quarter. They kind of went the wrong way with it this time.
Jimmy Butler is not your father. Whenever we get back. 2 men on 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
This report is sponsored by Verizon. Ready to take control of your phone plan? Well, then you better take that next turn to a Verizon store. Because my plan from Verizon is the kind of control we all deserve. Get exactly what you want. Only pay for what you need. Get my plan at your Verizon store today.
Well, traffic right now, we are seeing slowdowns westbound on I-40. They'll start around 2nd Street. They'll last until Rio Grande. Southbound on I-25, as you approach Osuna, you're going to hit some congestion there. That'll go until Montgomery. And westbound on Paseo between Jefferson and the river, seeing a couple of different slow spots in that area.
This report is brought to you by the Sandoval County Clerk's Office. The Sandoval County Clerk's Office is dedicated to further improve the accuracy of the voter rolls before the 2024 elections. Have you recently moved? Update your voter registration at nmvote.org. Together, we can ensure that voter rolls are accurate and continue to have confidence in our elections.
If you see an accident, call the Traffic Tracker hotline at 767-9167. Brought to you by American Home Furniture and Mattress, proudly providing New Mexicans with quality furniture and service for over 87 years. I'm Michael Carlisle from the 96.3 News Radio KKOB Traffic Center.
Telling it like it is.
The floor in the AFC is Ryan Tannehill got to an AFC championship and Jimmy Garoppolo got to a Super Bowl. The AFC feels like the SEC in college football, and the NFC feels like the rest of the Power Five. Next year in the AFC, guys like Aaron Rodgers could miss the playoffs.
The Herd with Colin Cowherd. Weekdays at 1 on 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
Eric Strauss here. Can you imagine how overwhelmed you feel when you're painting a room? How about the entire outside of your house? Just give CertaPro painters a call. They're honest, clean, thoughtful, and they have that attention to detail that you want from a painter, and you don't want to make a mess out of the outside of your home. Each CertaPro painter's business is independently owned and operated. Schedule your free estimate at CertaPro.com. That's Certa with a C. Schedules fill up fast, so act now. CertaPro painters for your home or business.
This is an important notice to consumers facing $10,000 or more in credit card debt, medical bills, or other unsecured debt. You may not be required to pay it all back because there are special programs now in effect that will significantly reduce the amount you will owe if you qualify. This is not bankruptcy or a debt consolidation loan. These programs, which the credit card companies like to keep secret, exist to aid American consumers struggling with overwhelming credit card debt by offering tremendous savings and real debt relief. Accredited Debt Relief has established a special hotline for you to call and learn what savings you qualify for. They've helped qualify consumers with over $1 billion in debt and are A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau. So don't wait. Get the relief you need during these hard economic times. For this free information, call the Accredited Debt Relief Hotline now. Call 800-585-8282. 800-585-8282. That's 800-585-8282.
American Home Furniture Outlet and Clearance Center doesn't just sell furniture. They sell happiness. Happiness that comes from knowing you got a great deal on that sofa from only $42 a month, bed from only $19 a month, or dining room where your family gathers from $34 a month. Great deals and good memories make me happy. And so does supporting a locally owned and operated business. It's always a happy day at American Home Furniture Outlet and Clearance Center at Comanche and I-25.
O'Reilly Auto Parts Loaner Tool Program offers more than 80 specialty tools. Refundable deposit required. Stop by O'Reilly today.
O'Reilly Auto Parts. Southern Recipe Pork Rinds.
Southern Recipe pork rinds not only taste bolder than your traditional snack, they're also low-carb, high-protein packed and have 7 grams of collagen per serving. Southern Recipe pork rinds are as tasty out of the bag as they are your favorite keto-friendly recipe. Find your rind in the snack aisle or at southernrecipe.com. That's southernrecipe.com.
Southern Recipe Pork Rinds.
Available in the snack aisle at your local Winco today.
Heavy on projects, but light on staff? Indeed's hiring platform helps attract, interview, and hire candidates all in one place. Sponsor a job and instantly receive
Okay, we're coming back, man.
candidates whose resumes on Indeed match your job description. Visit Indeed.com/credit.
Well, since we're handing out trophies, how about Stanley Cup? First the Nuggets, now maybe the Golden Knights. I'm Jeff Symbieta. Join me and JJ Buck for the opening drive. We'll go over it all starting tomorrow morning at 7 a.m.
This is obviously Nikola Jokic's favorite song right here. I don't care. I don't care.
I do not care about championship. This sport mean nothing to me.
And Jerry in the back getting his groove on.
He's on the live stream.
Thanks for covering today, Jerry. It's awfully nice of you.
Always.
Showing up.
Do not say always. Do not say you bet. Say this. I do not care.
Whatever.
I do not care.
No.
You make me pay money. I show up, you give me money. Not every man loves job.
Yeah. This show suck.
No.
This is worst of all show.
Yeah, people, you listen, you suck.
This is NBA championship of show. In my eyes. Not Aaron Gordon.
No.
He very happy.
Go talk to him.
Aaron Gordon. He can have extra shirt I don't want.
Go talk to that stupid loser.
Aaron Gordon, too happy. He needs hobby. His whole life basketball. He's sad. Very sad.
In fact, I retire.
Is this good? I get MVP and champion?
Now who is this Embiid?
Many people say best day of life. I say Day of life. Yes.
Today will always to me be Monday.
So somebody has case of Mondays. It is me, Nicola.
And there's a bunch of people listening right now, a bunch of friends of the show that are like, he's just so grounded. And you're like, no, no, he's not.
No, he's not. You
Yeah.
show a little bit of emotion.
Humility. Yeah.
And then the people that really want to be weirded out by it, they're like missing like a key phrase or something. Because he's not doing like, if he had gone like, today I take your championship, American pigs. Then they'd be like, oh, okay.
Whoa, let's go.
Yeah, I hate that guy.
Yeah.
But he's saying it
Bad
without,
guy.
he's saying it without saying it.
Correct.
He's saying that this thing that he doesn't care about,
Yeah.
that he's so much better than everyone else at.
Yeah.
He's saying it does not matter.
Yeah.
But
Your neighbor Steve celebrate when he collect box of widget? No.
no,
He just do job.
he make one extra widget. He go home, same house.
Yeah.
I win one extra championship. I'll go home, same horse.
I go home to horse. He go home to Doberman. Same.
And there's somebody like, oh my God, he's so humble.
He's so humble.
What a classy individual. Does not care.
Man of the people.
No, it's called depression. He needs to see somebody.
It's called depression.
Yeah.
You know how I know? Experience. That's how I know.
This day remind me of birth of daughter. I didn't care then either.
No.
No, he's just baby.
Someday,
Very easy. Everybody have baby.
someday good, someday bad. I do not know those day. Today, different.
Perhaps one day, baby run fast as horse. Today, no.
Very slow.
Baby very slow.
Like Jimmy Butler
Cannot
on
feed
defense.
itself. It take a lot of time to feed baby. I can't just lay out the pile of hay for baby.
This right now, this microphone, this interview, I know like. You're like, oh, okay. Got it. You don't like it.
Thank you.
We got you.
Parade in June, not in Serbia.
Parade. I hope it rain.
We have no parades. We have spite parade. You have pride parade. We have spite parade.
Parade. Take many resource we know have. Joining us on the program, friend of the show, Jenny. Jenny, welcome to the program. How are you?
No, this is Lenny.
Oh, Lenny.
Oh, Lenny, sorry.
The fat fingers from old Jerry on the other end there. So
That's okay. You know, between that and the Serbian accent, he's getting confused.
What's up, brother?
So I told you 2 weeks ago that Jokic makes the game slow for him and easy. And you said no. He doesn't expend that much energy on the court.
Or emotion.
Emotion, but when you see him making a jump shot, going for a rebound, his vertical leap is about 4 inches.
That's generous.
Okay, because he can just lay on you with his weight. He does have muscle. It's not really a dad bod like it was 3 years ago. And he's just playing chess while everyone else is playing checkers. You can't find another big man that has ever played point center like that.
I mean, he's just a better Bill Walton.
He's a better Bill Walton, but he's calling the plays. He's making the passes. He's making the looks. He's redirecting the offense, and he doesn't stress. And then he takes no credit when the game's over.
I mean, look at the competition he beat, too.
I
He
know,
didn't beat
yeah,
any
but I was
slouches.
I understand. Everyone's going to say Miami had a small. It doesn't matter. He's beaten everyone this year.
Oh, yeah. Well, you can't pick who you play.
Yeah,
But get him
concur.
through the
Okay.
West. That's the deal.
West was a gauntlet.
Yeah.
I mean, Jimmy Butler, everyone was singing his praise to start the playoffs. What happened to him in the finals?
Well, I mean, I will take
He
the
was
cake
calling
here.
it
He
Jaylen Brown.
choked. Yeah, he choked.
Well, Lenny, you, I, and Van both know that Jimmy Butler had no idea how to play 19 games in a row. Jimmy Butler takes off a
because he
game
went
every
to the
5
Kyrie
games.
Irving school
Yeah.
of I can't play more than 5.
Yeah,
And
correct.
then I got to take off for my sister's birthday. He sunk under the pressure of the championship series. Now, Jokic hasn't been great the past 2 years in the playoffs. I'll give you that. But this year, when Embiid won the MVP and they announced it, what happened to him the rest of the series
Okay.
against Boston?
Yeah.
He disappeared.
Until
they're different animals.
Yeah, I agree. That because I'm with
both
Leonard.
7 foot tall, 285 pounds.
Yeah. But
And that man just won the MVP unanimously over Jokic. What happened to him after he got the award?
Well, he stopped winning.
Standing on the court, not directing the offense, and not arguing he should be having the ball in the fourth quarter.
So he doesn't touch it enough. That's his problem. Jokic has it every single possession with 20 seconds on the shot clock.
But is Jokic every single night the leading shooter and scorer?
No.
What happened with Aaron Gordon the other night with 27?
Yeah.
No, I get that point, but he's the leader. Unlike Embiid, who is like I don't even know what word I'm going to use here. Not facilitator. He's like the opportunistic finisher. He's the guy. Like it's a different energy from it because he's not as good. Like Jokic
He's not as good, but do you think that he's not as good? But Jokic makes everyone else around him better.
Oh,
Does
a million
Embiid
times.
do that?
Yeah, no, not at all. No, it's you. The thing you're identifying is the biggest difference.
And the only reason, Lenny, I think you can back me up on this one. The only reason that Embiid won the MVP is voter fatigue.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't want
it was
to
voter fatigue because they didn't want him to be in the same category with Larry Bird and Jordan winning 3 in a row.
Yeah.
Well, Jokic right now is currently in the only category of player to ever win the NBA championship for funsies.
And which NBA player that has a podcast said earlier in the season that European players are soft?
Oh, probably all of them.
Probably Draymond Green.
Yeah.
Sounds like a Draymond Green quote,
Okay.
allegedly.
All right. Are you going to tell me that he's soft?
Draymond?
No, not Draymond. We know is not soft.
Oh,
You're gonna
yeah,
tell me
no,
Jokic
Jokic,
is
no.
soft? When Jokic wanted to play defense this series, did he play defense?
No,
he
not-
went up to 6 inches and jumping, but he still blocked shots and altered shots.
Sure. No, I get all that. I'm 100% in agreement. I'm not saying he's soft. I'm saying he's disinterested.
Yeah.
He's not. It's not that he's disinterested. The game is easy for him. I'm
Yep.
trying to tell you that. He doesn't sweat.
I can juggle without looking. It's the exact same thing. Like he's got so good at it, he doesn't care anymore.
Okay, when you see him making a pass from the top of the key, it's an effortless pass,
Mm-hmm.
and it's on the money. Or when he's seeing making a backdoor pass. 7-foot players don't make backdoor passes. They're on the receiving end of one. And then they have to struggle to catch it.
He didn't accidentally get to the highest spot, highest honor in the sport. He
And
did.
your crew this morning said the right thing. Whoever is his coach on the team that brought him up from a second-round pick to what he is the past 3 years deserves whatever pay raise he gets.
Oh, hey, I'm pro labor. Like if Mike Malone wants all the money, give Mike Malone all the money.
No, I don't know whoever it was, whether it was the nutritionist, the weight trainer, his personal
Oh, I
coach,
see what you're
whoever it was,
saying.
that got Jokic
Yoked.
from what he was as a second-round pick, number 41 in the draft, to what he was, what he's been the past 3 years.
Yeah, pay that guy too. Dan
That guy needs to be paid.
Dan Sheminsky. I've never heard of this guy. Dan
Isn't it?
Sheminsky. I'm in on him. Give
And,
him
and
an
then the
MVP.
last thing that I want to bring up is that the WWE got to sign Jokic and his two brothers to a triple threat match.
Yes, this is the best that I've ever heard. This
Love
is
that.
absolutely correct. Money,
Because those two brothers, and for all the street cred that NBA players want to talk about, you don't want to screw with the Jokic brothers.
No.
I mean, in WWE, maybe, especially not in real life.
No, I'm talking about in real life. These guys have seen
Yes.
more in Serbia than we could even imagine in a
Yes.
lifetime.
They wear Adidas sweatsuits to church. These guys are not to be trifled with.
Their Adidas sweatsuits are a uniform.
No, and the small one is 6'7". Okay, the only time I've seen a player, his brother, that big was, this is before your time, Gerald Dawkins got into a fight in a net game, and his brother came out of the stands. The only problem was the brother was 7'1".
No, don't mess with that. Leave that to be. Lenny, we're at the break. I like when you call. Thank you.
All right, you have a good one.
He's good at this. He's like good at this.
16-4 playoff run for the Nuggies. That's a better winning percentage than they had in the regular season, where
Mhm.
they were the number 1 seed.
So wild.
They had to run up against monsters who had the best games of their careers for the only way that they lost.
And then at the very end, they jumped out of a pumpkin just in time to kill Cinderella.
Mm-hmm.
And you're like, this is the death of Cinderella that I didn't know I wanted. It was like, did you ever see the movie Smoking Aces?
One of my all-time favorites. Yes, of course.
When we get back, I'm going to tell you how last night was the NBA's version of Smoking Aces. It's 2 Men On, 95.9 FM and AM 610, the Sports Animal.
This report is sponsored by Wendy's Strawberry Frosty. Hey, you! Run to Wendy's and grab a Strawberry Frosty. Don't worry about canceled plans. It's worth it, but act fast. Like your date, it's gone at the end of the summer. Head to Wendy's for a Strawberry Frosty and that sweet strawberry goodness. Limited time only at participating Wendy's.
Well, traffic right now, we are seeing slowdowns westbound on I-40. They'll start around 2nd Street. They'll last until Rio Grande. Southbound on I-25, as you approach Osuna, you're going to hit some congestion there. That'll go until Montgomery. And westbound on Paseo between Jefferson and the river, seeing a couple of different slow spots in that area.
This report is brought to you by Blake's Lottaburger.
Blake's Lottaburger and New Mexico United have teamed up and are giving you early access. Pre-game your day with a New Mexico United breakfast burrito, bacon and sausage in one tortilla to help you score the perfect morning. Available exclusively and only at Blake's Lottaburger.
If you see an accident, call the Traffic Tracker hotline at 767-9167. Brought to you by American Home Furniture and Mattress, proudly providing New Mexicans with quality furniture and service for over 87 years. I'm Michael Carlisle from the 96.3 News Radio KKOB Traffic Center.
This is Andrew Perloff with the CBS Sports Minute. Hopefully the Denver Nuggets and their fans are enjoying this championship. They're actually good enough to be thinking dynasty. Coach Mike Malone even said he hopes this is just the beginning, but this puts a target on their back. Teams like the Warriors and the Heat will add size to compete with them. The Suns and the Lakers will look to add talent and depth. We haven't had a repeat champ since the 2018 Warriors. It's tough. The Nuggets look invincible today, but the rest of the league will have something to say about that moving forward. I'm Andrew Perloff.
Prescriptions require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. Restrictions apply. See website for details and important safety information. Subscription required. Price varies based on product and subscription plan.
Hey guys, did you know there's a generic form of Viagra that works just the same, but is 95% cheaper? And you can get it online? Just go to 4hims.com/radio. Through Hims, you'll get a free medical consultation, discreet shipping if prescribed, a 100% online process, and trusted generic alternatives to the name brands at up to 95% off. That's right. Get generic for Viagra, the same active ingredient as brand name Viagra, but for 95% less. It's the same medication, still prescribed by a licensed medical provider, but with zero copay, no expensive appointments, and no awkward face-to-face conversations. To start your free online visit, you need to go to this exclusive address, 4hims.com/radio. That's 4hims.com/radio for your free online visit. FORHIMS.com/RADIO.
Ray Magliozzi here for eBay Motors. You're driving along and some nimrod cuts you off. You hit the horn. Jeez, it sounds like a goose in distress. Time to head over to eBay Motors. They have horns for every make and model, not to mention horn pads, steering wheels, wiring, and more. 122 million parts. You can even go for an upgrade. Looks like Mr. Cutoff Man needs a new seat cover. Try eBay Motors, pal. Get the right parts at the right prices. eBay Motors. Let's ride.
For the ones who know safety isn't a catchphrase, it's a culture. And the ones who help make sure everyone makes it home safe. For the safety-minded who watch everyone's backs, Grainger offers supplies and solutions for every industry, as well as safety assessments and training to keep your facilities safe and your people safer. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Jeff Symbieta and JJ Buck. Wake up with the opening drive on 95.9 FM and AM 610, the Sports Animal.
Okay, so it's brought to my attention that people might not know the film Smoking Aces as well as you and I do.
First off, how dare the world?
That's unacceptable.
Yeah.
This was actually brought to my attention from
Sorry.
Jerry.
Who texts you that? Nikola Jokic?
Jerry, how come you've never seen Smoking Aces?
Because I haven't.
Loser.
It is top 5 guilty pleasure movies of all time.
So incredibly
When's it
good.
coming out on Disney Plus?
I don't know what streaming service.
Jeremy Piven is banned from Disney and all Disney theme parks for eternity.
So I'm going to use a different analogy.
Allegedly.
Did you guys ever see the film Saving Private Ryan?
Oh, sure.
Okay. So there's a scene in Saving Private Ryan, and when I was a little kid in 1998, this is the most brutal scene in the history of all movies, where the German is killing the guy from Dazed and Confused with the knife.
Bummer.
You know what I'm talking about?
Sure.
So he's in the window, and it's the same German that, what's the guy's name? Upham or whatever. So whenever he wouldn't let him out, they let him live. And then the German comes back, and he's killing the guy from Dazed and Confused with the bayonet. And it's like the super slowest, like knifey thing. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Of course. I've only seen it the once.
Yes.
And I know exactly what you're talking about.
Everyone knows.
Oh, yeah.
Nikola Jokic is the German.
And Jimmy Butler.
Jimmy Butler
is
the guy from
co-star of Dazed and Confused.
Yes. It was afterwards, no emotion.
Didn't care.
Did not care. Didn't care that you were alive moments ago. Does not care that you're not alive now. Jokic.
I've never seen it once in my love of sporting career that someone won a championship and an MVP, and they were just so wildly indifferent. Could not care.
You can watch Smoking Aces on Max.
Okay. I'm writing this down.
Also, if you have the premium subscription to Hulu, also the premium subscription to Amazon Prime Video, I have all three of these things, so I could watch it on 3 different televisions at once.
You looking it up
Is
on
that good?
Decider?
I don't know what that is. I just Googled it.
Yeah, Decider. Free plug for the website Decider.
I've never heard of that.
Just put in any movie or series you want and put the word Decider after. It'll take you to the Decider website. Tell you what it's on right now.
And also for Jerry, because I know he's wondering.
I am, always.
The fresh meter on the movie Smoking Aces, are you ready? Is very wrong. So critics say 30%.
Ooh, ouch.
Which is not fresh, but audience says 62% is fresh. There you go. Now you know. That's
Okay.
just so good, dude.
Challenge accepted.
It's fantastic. Don't bother with the second one.
The second one is not good.
Yeah.
Top of the hour when we get back. I went to the United press conference today. We'll talk about that a little bit. It's Ryan Reynolds' best movie. I cannot communicate this enough.
And he's a national treasure, so.
I think that was Nicolas Cage. I'm not trying to make fun.
International treasure.
He was.
2 Men On, 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
This report is brought to you by the Sandoval County Clerk's Office. The Sandoval County Clerk's Office is dedicated to further improve the accuracy of the voter rolls before the 2024 elections. If a loved one has passed away, please contact their office. Together, we can ensure that voter rolls are accurate and continue to have confidence in our elections.
All right, traffic right now, southbound on I-25, as you approach Osuna, you're going to hit congestion there, and that's going to last until Comanche. Be careful in that area. Westbound on I-40 from the interchange to Coors, traffic moving slow there. Northbound on I-25 between Gibson and Central, dealing with some slow spots there. Westbound on Paseo, Jefferson to Coors, we've got congestion in that area as well.
This report is sponsored by Wendy's Strawberry Frosty. Hey, you! Run to Wendy's and grab a Strawberry Frosty. Don't worry about canceled plans. It's worth it, but act fast. Like your date, it's gone at the end of the summer. Head to Wendy's for a Strawberry Frosty and that sweet strawberry goodness. Limited time only at participating Wendy's.
If you see an accident, call the Traffic Tracker hotline at 767-9167. Brought to you by American Home Furniture and Mattress, proudly providing New Mexicans with quality furniture and service for over 87 years. I'm Michael Carlisle from the 96.3 News Radio KKOB Traffic Center.
This is Jim Rome with your Rome Report. The Denver Nuggets are finally champions of the world. It may have been a 47-year wait, but I think Denver fan would tell you this morning that last night made it all worthwhile. Although I would not blame Denver fan for being too banged up this morning to remember very much about last night. But just so you know, it really did happen. They are the champs. Not only are they the champs, it was one of the most impressive postseason runs you're ever going to see. They ran off 10 of their last 11 games to seal the deal. Their MVP could not have been any more dominant, any more unstoppable, or any more prolific. Nikola Jokic just became the first player to lead the entire postseason in total points, rebounds, and assists. Nobody had ever done that before. Not Mike, not LeBron, not Kobe, not Kareem. And all this from a guy that you lazy hot takers said could never do any of it, yet ends up doing all of it. Nobody can ever take that from you, Denver fan.
Ray Magliozzi here for eBay Motors. You're driving along and some nimrod cuts you off. You hit the horn. Jeez, it sounds like a goose in distress. Time to head over to eBay Motors. They have horns for every make and model, not to...
I dropped it. I'm having issues with this. I can't pull up the box to type in the name correctly. So I guess I was typing something because you had the name except Jenny instead of Lenny. But I can't get the box now. I've restarted it.
eBay Motors, let's ride.
For the ones who know safety isn't a catchphrase, it's a culture. And the ones who help make sure everyone makes.
Mike, ask him to, Mike, you want to talk about NBA championship. Please ask him to call back and tell him it's a newbie.
And solutions for every industry, as well as safety assessments and training to keep your facilities safe and your people safer. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
I was driving home from work.
I was heading out to meet my friends.
I was thinking about what I would make for dinner.
I was just changing the station on my radio.
I was checking my cell phone.
I was only trying to change lanes.
I never saw him.
I never saw him. I never saw that motorcycle.
Until it was too late.
Unfortunately, sometimes drivers don't notice motorcycles on the road until it's too late. Be aware. Always look for motorcycles because it's their road too.
Sponsored by NMDOT and aired in cooperation with the NMBA and this station.
K240BL Albuquerque is 95.9 FM, AM 610 KNML Albuquerque. The sports animal. Proud to be a Cumulus media station.
Even if they're not that proud of us.
Now betting for the sports animal. Your afternoon drive. Number 2, Men On, Van Nunley and Fred Slow. And in the on-deck circle, Amory Castillo. This is 2 Men On with Van Nunley and Fred Slow.
Welcome back to the John Lopez Real Estate and Coldwell Banker Legacy Studio. Of course, we start our days at the YMCA Central New Mexico. Our lunches are at the 66 Diner. You know, that's a burger and a milkshake. We're live from the Y on Thursday the 22nd as we're doing the grand opening of the mini pitch. That's going to be a lot of fun over there. Partnership with United. We're going to play futsal soccer. So we're going to enjoy that. We're going to laugh a lot with that. We need to get John on the show. We haven't had John on in so long.
I tell him. I keep telling him.
I literally text him all the time.
I keep telling him.
And you know what he says? He says, sorry, I'm selling houses. Oh, that tracks.
Ooh, I want to buy one.
Yeah.
I got a guy.
A house guy. It's John Lopez.
It's John Lopez.
Call him. He helps you. Big thank you to I-9 Sports because, you know, that's the team that we play on. It's 5 o'clock, so we are having a little 5 o'clock sipper with Teller Vodka. Thank you, Teller Vodka, New Mexico's Vodka, for being a part of this very program. Did I miss anyone, Van?
I mean, we always get our sweet, sweet historical baseball merch from the Duke store.
Oh, I love the Duke store. Albuquerque Duke store?
Yeah. By the way, listen to the program. We'll be giving away a lot of Isotopes tickets at the Duke store.
Yes. Yes, we will. We have this fun idea. Also, friend of the show, Mike, feel free to call back, 505-246-0610. Didn't mean to lose you during the break.
Whoopsie.
Sometimes A. Marie takes the day off, and then things get all jerried up.
They break in the second string. The bench warmer.
Man, do you feel like second string is generous for Jerry? Do you feel like he just... Can we have like Jerry, if you just take our cans off for a second. Cans is radio for headphones, Jerry. Okay.
Oh.
I'm going to take a very Nikola Jokic approach.
Okay, go ahead.
To this one.
Yeah.
Don't care.
No.
Whatever.
He here today.
Microphone work. You go to top of mountain. You go to car.
Who know tomorrow?
Congratulations. I am inside your Camry.
When is the parade?
No. I'll go home.
Thursday? No. I need to go home.
They say you got to go. He goes, I look contract. No, I do not.
I'm just here so I don't get fined.
Oh, that's yes. Incredibly yes. So the Denver Nuggets won their first championship in the history of them being in Denver or being the Nuggets or being in the NBA.
47 years.
Of what?
The Nuggets being the Nuggets and never winning a championship.
The only thing I remember about the Nuggets was when I was a kid. So this would have been 92, 93. When I was a kid, me and my brother used to make bets around the house, and then the loser would have to be the Nuggets whenever we played NBA Jam. That's what I remember about the Nuggets. They sucked.
For a long time.
Chris Mullins sucked.
Yeah.
Wasn't that the year they knocked like Phoenix out early or something? Utah? No. Seattle, the Supersonics.
Super duper song.
Yeah. So that was the Sean Kemp one. And they were like, we are here. You were not here.
No.
You sucked.
It was a freak accident.
You sucked forever. And right now, 505-246-0610, specifically you, friend of the show, Mike, 505-246-0610, Sports Animal Hotline. If you call the show and you're like, I've been a Nuggets fan forever. Oh, man, I'll call you a liar. I will call you a liar.
Send us a copy of your ID. If it doesn't say Denver GTFO.
Forget your ID. Send me your birth certificate. Like, I don't believe you at all. Liar.
I'm trying to think of one person that I know in real life.
Who is a Denver fan?
Yeah. Doesn't exist. It's not real.
Does not exist.
Nikola Jokic's two brothers.
They.
Jamal Murray's dad.
Michael Porter Sr.
And no, he don't even like him.
No, he didn't play there.
No.
Played everywhere else.
Yeah, he's a Bullets fan.
Just wild to me. So I got a bit here, Van.
Okay.
I decided to go through because technically speaking,
okay,
the Denver Nuggets at 1-0 in finals are the greatest basketball team in the history of all professional basketball.
Undebeatable.
Within years, whenever they have played in championship games, they have won championship games. I have a list. We're going to go back, okay?
Okay.
So this year, the Denver Nuggets. If the Denver Nuggets of 2023 were to play the Golden State Warriors of 2022, who won the NBA championship, and you'll notice the theme here in this bit.
Okay.
Are they beating the Golden State Warriors of 2022?
Of 2022?
Yes.
And only 2022.
Correct.
Not any other incantation of the Golden State Warriors. The Nuggets beat those Warriors.
Oh, I think you're wrong.
I think the Nuggets beat last year's Warriors. I mean, they basically did. Lakers beat the Warriors. Then they just smoked the Lakers. Smoking Aces 3.
This year Warriors was not last year's Warriors. Last year's Warriors were healthy, could shoot, ran the floor, spread it out. And I'm not saying they're going to stop Jokic, but I'm saying they are going to put an effort on the offensive end that the Miami Heat did not.
Well, see, I mean, you're saying healthy.
They were healthy last year.
Correct. Nuggets weren't. The Nuggets were this good last year, but they weren't healthy.
Well, I'm talking about the Nuggets of this year. Every example is the Nuggets of this year versus the team of the mentioned year.
Okay. So
I think Golden State takes the Nuggets.
I got the Nuggets.
I don't think you're right.
Okay. That's why you disagreed with me.
The Milwaukee Bucks of 2021 they annihilate the Nuggets.
I disagree.
What?
Yeah, I disagree again. I think the Nuggets beat those Bucks as well.
There's no way.
The Heat beat those Bucks, and then the Nuggets gentlemen swept the Heat.
Giannis even had his brother playing on the team.
How many Antetokounmpo can one team have?
Giannis and Giannis. And they would have put it on him. There's no way.
No, I got the Nuggies over 2022 Golden State and 2021's Milwaukee Bucks.
The 2020 Lakers in the bubble. Now, this one's interesting. Are we playing in the bubble? Or are we playing
this is a cheat
in
code.
real life?
Yeah, because I'm taking in the bubble, I'm taking the Lakers.
Over the Nuggets, I agree.
But if we're playing in real life, Nuggets over Lakers.
The Toronto Raptors of 2019 with Kyle Lowry, who this year lost against the Denver Nuggets, would have beat the Denver Nuggets this year.
You're wrong.
Kawhi Leonard?
Nope. No, sir.
So you're going to tell me all these years before
Jokic would have beat Kawhi's Raptors as well. If the Lakers were not in the bubble, I have the Nuggets beating the last four champions.
They would not have beat the 2018 or 2017 Golden State Warriors.
Hardly any team in the history of basketball would have beat that team.
Hey, LeBron did. LeBron did in 2016 with the Cleveland Cavaliers come back from 3-1.
And
disrupting the 4-P.
Yeah, you're not going to like it, but Jokic beats them too. The Kevin Durant Warriors, no one beats them.
They went the Warriors went to the championship 6 out of 9 years.
Nice.
They won it 4 times.
Pretty good.
Insanely good. The fluke 2014 San Antonio Spurs would also have beaten this year's Denver Nuggets.
You're wrong.
I'm not wrong.
You're wrong.
This is the worst team to ever win a championship.
You might be no, the Toronto Raptors. Kawhi's Raptors. They got to play against a hobbled Golden State Warriors team, down year in the East.
Yeah.
Yeah, as the Raptors are way worse.
The back-to-back Heat teams of 12 and 13 with LeBron.
Demolish the Nuggets.
Yeah, not even close.
Yeah, they demolished the Nuggets. Kevin Durant's Warriors, LeBron James, and the Heatles, they demolished the Nuggets.
In the fictional game that we're playing, Dallas Mavericks with a prime Dirk Nowitzki.
No way. No.
I think you're wrong again.
No way.
Kobe's Lakers that won back-to-back, 9 and 10.
Kobe and Shaq's Lakers.
Hey, that's a little generous.
Kobe and Shaq's Lakers beat the Nuggets. The Shaqless Lakers would just Pau Gasol. Jokic makes Pau Gasol look like a hobo.
Hobo fine. He know how boss.
I think the Nuggets would beat every single team, not the Twin Tower Spurs.
Of 07. Are you talking about the 07 Spurs?
Yeah. Kobe and Shaq's Lakers beat the Nuggets. The Heatles beat the Nuggets. Kevin Durant's Warriors beat the Nuggets. And the Nuggets beat everyone else in the past 15 years.
When is the modern basketball?
We got to stop at the 90s because that's different.
Well, hold on. I think we stop at 92 because post the Olympics, that's modern basketball on.
No, you got to give it a few years.
So you're going 03 when LeBron got
No, because in the late 90s, that was a different style of basketball. It wasn't until early 2000s where they started calling fouls for whatever reason.
I will agree with you if you will say that 2003 is the year that modern basketball started with the drafting of LeBron James, Chris Bosh, Dwayne Wade, and all those dudes.
I'll give you that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they started calling the game different level of athlete. Sure.
Suit game.
Oh, my God, so strong. Just so strong.
So incredibly strong.
Yeah. The end of the Kobe Shaq era in Los Angeles, like after that was over, then it was a new day in basketball. Because the Lakers could do both. They could finesse you and beat the hell out of you at the same time. That's the last 90s team.
Eric Quill will join us at 6:15. He is the new head coach of your New Mexico United.
That's exciting.
To my understanding, he was introduced today at a press conference. So to my understanding, this is the first interview that he has done here in town. So we're super excited about that.
Except for the interview today at the press conference.
Well, hold on.
That doesn't count.
That's a pressy conference. That doesn't count.
Yeah.
No.
Not a single person interviewed him?
No. There was like questions.
This is the first real one.
This is the first one.
I mean, this is a real one.
Yeah. This is not the one where we're going to go, red, green, or Christmas. Like this one is going to be.
Okay. I'm going to scratch that off my list of
scratch
questions.
that off your list.
Never mind.
The,
I didn't know we're not doing that.
No, we're not doing that. We're doing this one. Hey, can you mess around and beat El Paso?
Please.
That's what we're going to do.
Sweep El Paso every year.
Or else.
Super unemployed.
When I said or else, I didn't mean that to come off as a threat. So I want to retract that. I'm going to walk.
Okay.
I'm going to walk or else back.
Okay.
Because I didn't mean that.
Okay.
What I meant was.
It looked like you meant it.
Yeah, I felt the emotion in me when I said it. What I meant to say was, pretty please beat El Paso. I freaking hate them so much.
You have a thing or two to learn from Nikola Jokic. Mm-hmm.
El Paso, I'll pass.
It's not the real city. I don't care if you win or lose. We only beat the real city.
You pick one country, America or Mexico.
They cannot be on both sides.
No.
My horse, he picks one side,
Mhm.
the side of Serbia.
And then I ride, side saddle. Today's I-9 varsity, the University of City Slicking. That's me being exposed to ranch terms.
Okay. I'm excited for this one.
The only
I
ranch,
have no clue where you're going with this one, but I have a good idea.
the only ranch that I'm familiar with, Jerry, is Hidden Valley.
Mm-hmm.
Outside of that,
Now, hold on. Dion's? You don't mess with Dion's? It's the best one.
Dion's Ranch.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Dion's
It's
Ranch
not better
is
than Hidden
fantastic.
Valley.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Hidden Valley. Ugh.
Hidden Valley's good, but it's better when you make it from scratch.
I gotta cut
in the bottom.
Hidden Valley with 3 or 4 better ranch dressings just to make it tolerable.
It's not what? No.
I go get a Tulsa full of ranch dressing.
What's a Tulsa?
From Allsup's? A Tulsa's a 32-ounce drink from Allsup.
I didn't know that.
It's a Tulsa.
Is that an understood here?
Oh, everybody knows that.
I've been here 6 years and 2 weeks. I should have known that.
You telling me you never eaten at the Chuck Wagon? You never got a world famous beef and bean burrito from the Chuck Wagon?
What is the Chuck Wagon?
At Allsup's? That's the fine dining area of Allsup's.
Who serves it to you, a Wainwright?
Yes, literally a Wainwright. That's a fantastic callback.
I walked into an Allsup's one time. And
how long did you smell like Allsup's?
So exactly what you just described is what happened. So I walked into the Allsup's and I foolishly decided to breathe while I was in there. And it overwhelmed me.
It's a lot.
And so Van knows this. The friends of the show don't know this. I keep my fingernails so hyper low because I'm neurotic about it. And I felt like when I was walking out, if I were to scrape my fingernailless fingers across my arm, I was pulling grease off of my arm. I don't know if that's true.
Yeah, because they change the grease traps every Tuesday morning. So you have to go on Tuesday afternoon. Everyone knows that. Don't go to Allsup's on a Friday night. Get takeout. They'll bring it to your car.
Allsup's delivers to your car?
Yeah, you got to call them, though.
Oh, you got to call Zups, Allsup's?
Yes. They'll bring it out. Say, hey, Hector, I got a little Abe Lincoln here for you.
The throwback joke is Wayne.
I was talking about a $5 bill, not a penny.
It's Hey Wayne.
I got a $5 bill for you.
No, I don't think I've ever been inside of an Allsup's.
I don't even know what it costs now, but you could get a 2 burrito and a Tulsa special. Not just any burrito, a world famous beef and bean burrito from Allsup's. 2 of those bad boys and a Tulsa. You know, back in my day, Jerry, I know you'll remember this. $2. 2 burritos and a Tulsa's, $2.
Who is traveling around this great country identifying world famous things? Because I do not believe for a single second that gas station, tinfoiled wrapped flour.
Well,
there's no tinfoil.
No. It's got a nice little paper blanket that it sits in. It's very comfy.
That it absorbs in?
Very comfy for the burrito.
So whenever I walked out of this Allsup's, I got in my car, and I believe it has like cloth seats, and I think my car then was infected with it.
It's the price you pay for greatness.
I think you just told me the price was $2.
Yeah. It's a good price. I think it's gone up a little bit. Inflation or whatever.
Ah.
Yeah.
Van and I next Monday will be over on KKOB 3 to 6, filling in for TJ Trout. Jerry, you with us on that day or what's up?
Yeah, it'll probably be
TBD.
radio.
TBD.
Yeah.
So that's when we're going to talk about inflation.
Oh.
If you
remember my day when I paid a nickel for a loaf of bread.
I remember when a dime bag used to cost a dime, brother.
Friends of 2 Men On who listen to us, on your drive home or whatever. Next Monday is Juneteenth. There's alternative schedules because of that. Will be national programming over here on the Sports Animal. But if you want your fix, just turn that dial over, 77 KKOB, 770-770, or 96.3. And you will hear a program that Van and I do in our regular life every day when we don't talk about sports. We will talk about news of the day, including how inflation is curbing. And that'll be a lot of fun. How do you put jokes into that?
Oh, so easy.
How do you give me 20 minutes to explain how inflation is really just a tax on the public? And I can walk you through like how the debt ceiling works. Do people want that from me? No. Will they get it next Monday? Yes. On the TJ Trout Show.
The interwebs are not giving me current prices for Allsup's burritos.
Yeah, I don't see any prices.
505-246-0610. Are you in your car about to pull up to an
Text us
Allsup?
a photo.
How much is 2 burritos and a Tulsup these days?
I saw $2.75 in a description, but I don't trust that's
that's
accurate.
way.
Do this. Go to Twitter.
No way.
Go to Twitter, type in Allsups, click on images, and there should be like a promo picture, right?
I'm trying to find it.
Oh, that's just the Snapple is the $2.75.
What Snapple and burritos? What is your guys' diets?
Oh, I'm super healthy.
Let's see. I gotta work to keep this body looking this pristine. I wear it well, man.
I hate everything.
You know you're on camera right now, right?
Yeah. Jerry was doing the move that Winnie the Pooh does whenever he finds honey.
Pat in my tummy. One day, sons, all this will be yours.
We're going around NFL non-mandatory training camps whenever we get back. There are stories for some reason.
Every day, baby.
Also, Bill Belichick does his best Nikola Jokic impersonation. 2 Men On, 95.9 FM and AM 610, the sports animal.
A tar and gravel roof absorbs heat. TPO reflects it. Rocky Mountain Roofing installs TPO roofs that protect your home and lower your cooling bill.
Call on Rocky Mountain, the most trusted name in roofing.
This report is sponsored by Rocky Mountain Roofing.
Traffic right now, seeing quite a bit of slowdowns westbound on I-40 as you approach the interchange, actually going all the way back to Carlisle, and those are going to last until Rio Grande, so watch yourself going through there. Southbound on I-25 between Paseo and Comanche, seeing slowdowns in that area as well. Also dealing with congestion westbound on Paseo. Those are going to start around Jefferson. They'll last until Coors.
Hi, this is State Senator Michael Padilla. I'm inviting you to my 11th annual job fair. This is a job fair I've held in the South Valley for the past 11 years. We have something for everybody. It's Wednesday, June 14th, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at Harrison Middle School on Isleta Boulevard. I hope to see you there.
If you see an accident, call the Traffic Tracker hotline at 767-9167. Brought to you by American Home Furniture and Mattress, proudly providing New Mexicans with quality furniture and service for over 87 years. I'm Michael Carlisle from the 96.3 News Radio KKOB Traffic Center.
Hi, this is Senator Michael Padilla. I'd like to invite you to my 11th annual job fair. This year's job fair will be held on Wednesday, June 14th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at Harrison Middle School on Isleta Boulevard. We have something for everybody. Banks, airlines, school districts, police departments, grocery stores, hospitals, high-tech companies, you name it. The jobs will be full-time and part-time, excellent wages, excellent benefits. I hope you'll join us on Wednesday, June 14th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at Harrison Middle School on Isleta Boulevard. This is Senator Michael Padilla. I hope to see you there.
377 Brewery. Been telling you about 377 Brewery, which is located on the northwest corner of Yale and Gibson. The other day, a friend called me and asked me what's so special about 377 Brewery. Not only is it conveniently located by the airport, the university, all the stadiums, and the military base, it is just an amazing venue for events and live entertainment. And my favorite part is, and I think a lot of breweries lack in this city, because there's many breweries in this city, is food and a good quality kitchen with a lot of options. And their European style beer is so unique because it matches the food you eat. And if you don't like beer, they have a full bar with local spirits, and they're changing up their cocktails all the time. But their kitchen, a lot of times you go to breweries and they don't have a kitchen. And if they do have a kitchen, it's not that great. 377 Brewery takes a lot of pride in their kitchen. They have an amazing menu from appetizers. Their wings just got #2 by Yelp. They have nachos. They have these big, beautiful salads. If you're looking for a healthy option, you could add a protein to it. They have burritos, hamburgers, you name it, and they have brunch on the weekend. So 377 Brewery is so unique, so amazing. Have your life events there, or go see some entertainment, or just after work or for lunch. It's family friendly. It's pet friendly. Check it out, 377 Brewery on the northwest corner of Yale and Gibson, or check them out at 377brewery.com.
Next up, Straight Talk from Doug. Ever notice that saying no offense is offensive? Like, no offense, but you're overpaying for your wireless. See? Offensive.
That's the Straight Talk talking. Get unlimited plans as low as $35 a month from Straight Talk on America's most reliable 5G network. Available at Walmart and Walmart.com. On the $35 plan, first 10 gigabytes data at high speed, then 2G speeds. Refer to the latest terms at straighttalk.com. Based on most first place rankings, Root Metrics, second half 2022 assessments of 125 metros. Experiences vary, not an endorsement.
The roar of our engines, the pump of our heartbeats, the pedal to our metal, the sparks that ignite us, the pistons that push us, the passions that drive us. From the feelings that move us to the places that pull us, on the roads that unite us. With nearly 6,000 stores and over 17,000 auto care centers, Napa has America's largest network of parts and care, here to keep you firing on all cylinders.
Managing your online presence takes time, effort, and expertise. It can overwhelm even the savviest business owner. So, meet Cumulus Boost. We're experts at boosting the online presence for businesses of every type. We make sure potential customers can easily find you and really like what they find. Your website, online listings, consumer reviews, and more. Cumulus Boost. Online at cumulusboost.com. CUMULUS Boost.com.
At Granger, we're for the ones who pay attention to every little detail, the ones who fuss, tinker, and sweat the small stuff. Because you know the tiniest thing can make the biggest difference when it comes to keeping business moving. We get it. We're the same way, offering access to product experts to help you quickly and easily find what you need. So whatever your industry, you know you're always getting professional-grade products. Call, click Granger.com, or just stop by. Granger, for the ones who get it done.
I switched to Boost Mobile and got a free Samsung Galaxy A23 5G phone. Want to know the best part?
It was free?
Nope.
The fact that it's on America's largest 5G networks?
Nope. It's the ding.
Oh, yeah. Love the ding.
Right? It's all about the ding. It's the dingarooski, the dingaroner, the ring-a-ding-ding.
Unleash your power to save with Boost. Get a free Samsung Galaxy A23 5G phone when you switch. Boost Mobile. Unleash your power.
And the ding.
Limited time offer. New customers only. Available on select networks. 5G not available everywhere. One device per line. Tax excluded. Additional restrictions apply. See your local Boost Mobile store for details.
Don't just friggin' sit there. Get in the game right now at 888-922-0610.
So it was explained to me during the break that football needs to wait for 2 minutes. We got to catch the bottom of the hour. A little radio talk.
Also, it was explained to me during the break that Allsup's world famous beef and burritos are $1.89 now.
They went down?
No.
You said they were $2
for 2 burritos and a Tulsa. Now it's just $1.89 for one single solitary burrito.
Would you say that they were traditionally a loss leader?
Just to get you in.
Just to get you in?
Get you in. No.
Gas stations that only sell gas don't make any money. You make all your money off like donuts and stuff.
And soda pops.
Yeah.
Soda pop costs nothing.
I believe that Cokes cost very little. I agree with that.
The cups cost more than the Coke.
Because you just pay for the syrup.
You just get a little box of syrup.
And then you put sodaed water into it, which is just like a carbonated water. What is that?
The most evil sound in the universe if you ever worked food service.
You see, Jerry knows. If
Jerry,
you ever worked back of the house.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Guys, I've lived a very pampered life. I've never done that. I've never been a waiter. Is that what we're describing?
Yeah.
I don't even know what that would be like. I would be terrible at that.
You would be horrible at it. You would last a day.
That's generous.
When I say a day, I mean a shift and not even the whole shift.
No, I would not make it. I'm terrible at doing things that I don't want to do.
Yeah. Not Nikola Jokic. He's awesome at doing things that he doesn't want to do. Like win basketball championships.
When is parade?
No.
I
need to go home.
I do not accept. He'll be at the parade. He's also going to get a lot of coaching on like cheering. They're going to be like, wave to people. Nikola, you wave now and horse is okay. Wait, I did his own accent, but you get the point I'm trying to get.
Sure.
Yeah. When the Sports Animal live chat on the live stream stop, these depressed Ivan Drago accents are killing me. Okay. One small step for man, 1 Euro step for mankind. It's a very good one.
Strong.
The internet is so funny. So when do we get back this time, Van?
Okay.
I have all the headlines. I want to make sure I got this correct. I don't want anyone getting mad.
I love NFL talk.
It's
I wish we could do it for 3 hours.
Hold on. This is not NFL talk. This is NFL mini camp roundup.
Hey, You said the acronym NFL, so it's NFL talk.
And I said Roundup the way that a city slicker would say it.
Oh my goodness. Was that
was
actually Jerry, or
that
did you
a-
like have a sound
that a
effect?
button?
That's really good.
Cut that off. We need that.
Yeah. That needs its own button.
Utton. 2 men on 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
This report is sponsored by Wendy's Strawberry Frosty. Hey, you! Run to Wendy's and grab a Strawberry Frosty. Don't worry about canceled plans. It's worth it, but act fast. Like your date, it's gone at the end of the summer. Head to Wendy's for a Strawberry Frosty and that sweet strawberry goodness. Limited time only at participating Wendy's.
Well, traffic right now, we're dealing with those slowdowns westbound on I-40 between Carlisle and Rio Grande. You're going to want to watch yourself in there. Congestion southbound I-25 from Paseo to Comanche, and westbound on Paseo right now between Jefferson and the river. Traffic moving slow in that area.
Are you a sports fanatic?
You need to visit the premier sports entertainment, music, and memorabilia store, All in Autographs. All in Autographs is a one-stop shop for sports fanatics. Visit All in Autographs, Hoffmantown Square, allinautographs.com.
This report brought to you by All In Autographs.
If you see an accident, call the Traffic Tracker hotline at 767-9167. Brought to you by American Home Furniture and Mattress, proudly providing New Mexicans with quality furniture and service for over 87 years. I'm Michael Carlisle from the 96.3 News Radio KKOB Traffic Center.
It looks like runs in this AL East showdown. I'm Joe Ostrowski here to help you beat the books with BetQL. The Orioles are staying strong in second place in the AL East, and tonight they head to Toronto to face a Blue Jays team expected to contend for a championship. Both these teams are ranked top 10 in weighted runs created plus, so the BetQL model is expecting runs. BetQL has over 8.5 as a 5-star best bet. They think this number should be 10.5. I'm Joe Ostrowski. Bet smarter and beat the books. Down.
Mr. Clean, Mr. Clean.
Of course I use Mr. Clean Magic Eraser to clean tough messes off my stovetop and bathtub. But then I discovered I can also use it to easily clean my patio furniture and even my shoes. I'm hooked.
And when wipes won't cut it, I use Magic Eraser Sheets. They're thin and flexible erasers, perfect for everyday messes, like gunk on my counters and sinks. They really are magical.
The reviews are in. Mr. Clean Magic Eraser and Sheets make cleaning look easy.
Introducing the new My Plan from Verizon. With My Plan, you pick only the perks you want and save on every one. So you get exactly what you want in your phone plan and only pay for what you need. And for a limited time only, get the amazing iPhone 14 Pro on us when you switch with Select Trade-In and Unlimited Plus. Act now and get iPhone 14 Pro with My Plan at your Verizon store today. $999.99 device payment or full retail purchase with new smartphone line required. $200 Verizon e-gift card sent within 8 weeks with Cordon. Less up to $800 trade-in/promo credit applied over 36 months. 0% APR. Trading conditions and additional terms apply.
In today's home mortgage market, it's important for consumers looking for a mortgage to shop around. The reason? We have just come out of the lowest rates in history, and many homeowners jumped in to take advantage, and mortgage lenders across the country were making huge profits. Today, the mortgage volume is a fraction of that, and these mortgage companies are in a panic with profits falling off the cliff. So what are they doing? They're charging borrowers interest rates and fees much higher than they deserve. That's because the higher rate and higher fees, the more profit. In other words, the lenders are maximizing profits on the backs of consumers. They are counting on borrowers not shopping that mortgage around. Indigo Mortgage will always try to get the borrower the lowest rate with the lowest fees, and we have saved homeowners many thousands of dollars over the years. So shop and shop local with your trusted local mortgage company, Indigo Mortgage, 836-5700, or on the net at indigomortgage.net. NMLS 231962 and 188-348.
Blake's Lottaburger has been a New Mexico favorite since 1952. They use the best ingredients like their very own Hatch green chili and fresh premium beef patties. And they cook your food fresh when you order it. Blake's Lottaburger, the first there was, the best there is.
Dear sports fans, elevate your game to the next level with a Toyota truck. Drive the crowd favorite Tacoma. This versatile playmaker is ready to own the weekend. Choose the tailgating MVP, the Toyota Tundra. This is one vehicle that comes up clutch. Or ride in the adventurous 4Runner, a true champion on and off the road. Come join the team of champions, Toyota Trucks. Visit Toyota.com to learn more. Toyota, let's go places.
Visit your Albuquerque Santa Fe Toyota dealer today. Toyota, let's go places.
Hey, it's A. Marie. Weekends are popping at 377 Brewery with comedy shows, live music, and amazing Sunday brunch from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. 377 Brewery on the northwest corner of Yale and Gibson is for anyone who loves good beer and fun. Look them up at 377brewery.com.
Sponsored by Progressive Insurance. Looking for a career you'll love with flexibility, great pay and benefits, and one of the country's top workplaces? Come join our growing team. Go to progressive.com/careers and apply online today.
Gotta be kidding me, dude.
Jim Rowe.
Dude, don't make me block you. Don't be the first.
On 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
Christina Aguilera. Is that who this is? This is Christina Aguilera?
This is her little sister that we don't have to pay residuals to.
Smart.
I do like this song.
I mean, this is the kind of thing that would be coming out of your XM1 that you listen to every day in your vehicle.
I only listen to the Cumulus Cluster while here in Albuquerque.
Like naturally. But when you're outside of the radio area, you're obviously listening to Christina Aguilera's little sister.
Big Ed FM guy.
Yeah.
About that life. Sounds like Fred. Used to be Fred.
It's very close.
Used to be Fred FM. Now it's Ed FM.
What they do? Did he get doxxed?
It was a little too close to one of the stations XM used to have. So they sent a cease and desist.
There you go.
He got me too, didn't he?
Fred.
What'd he do?
Fred FM.
Mm-hmm.
So I have an Ed FM shirt that I put an FR on, and I haven't broke it out at a thing yet, but I'm going to.
Wow, first off, how dare you? How have you not done that?
I'm waiting
Okay.
for the perfect time. NFL minicamp roundup, who showed, who's not practicing, and so much more. First of all, Stephon Diggs.
Where's Stephon?
No, don't see. This is not this overreaction you're doing. This is the problem.
Oh, we got to be more Nicola.
We got to all the time.
Stephon could be here. He could not be here. Who cares? This is a game.
The head coach.
Is Stephon Horse? Don't care.
He only cares.
Parade. Venice Parade.
No.
Thursday?
I go home.
No.
Such a good.
I need to go home.
This guy.
People are laughing at him. He's like, I'm not telling a joke.
Yeah.
So the head coach of the Buffalo Bills is a guy named Sean McDermott, who I'm not familiar with.
You know Sean McDermott?
Did he star in 1993's Airborne alongside Seth Green?
Yes, same dude.
Is that him?
Yeah.
The guy who had to race down Devil's Backbone to win the respect of the Sochers and the Greasers or whatever?
You're mixing two wildly different movies, but I get the sentiment.
I believe it's actually 3 movies, and I think I did a really good job on that. T-Birds. Is that one of them?
Different one also.
All right.
Now it's 4 movies.
So Sean McDermott says, it's very concerning. He's not Serbian, so I'm just going to...
Yeah, why are we doing Nicholas?
Yeah, I don't know why we're still doing that. Sean McDermott says it's very concerning that Stephon Diggs is not at practice. Stephon Diggs' agent said, no, he's there.
Yeah. Yeah, end of story.
What? And then they say, Sean, Stephon got there the other day. He took a physical, been hanging out with Brandon Beane, who's like the general manager. Yeah, he's been there the entire time. He's there right now.
Yeah, he's just because he's not on the field doing his actual job doesn't mean he's not there.
Adesanya Bakari, the agent of Stephon Diggs, said, no.
Does that mean he's there in spirit?
He's there.
In spirit? Or there? Don't the NFL teams like air tag these dudes anyway?
That is so funny you just said that. Because I know a person like that. Because to where you're like, hey, it's Stephon Diggs at minicamp, and then they go,
hold on.
Yeah, he's there.
Yeah.
And does there mean what I'm talking about?
HEYSIRA is Stephon Diggs at minicamp. The exact location is in the lunchroom.
Right.
Yeah.
He's minicamp adjacent, is what they eventually decided.
Stephon Diggs is at the Allsup's Chuck Wagon.
You know, he needs to really just suck it up and understand that guys like him are ruining the game because of their selfishness. And that's why, in my opinion, D-Hop got let go by the Cardinals, because these divas out here that play on an island and they don't mix it up in the trenches. And why doesn't the game bring back fullbacks?
Josh Allen's trying to lean into it and take the responsibility. He's like, well, I mean, it's more about me. There's a lot of things that I could do better to make sure Stephon Diggs is here. What? What does that mean, Josh Allen?
What does that mean?
What does that mean, Josh Allen? He's not here. You can't do anything better than get him here.
You could be there. He is there.
Says his agent.
Says his agent.
And if there's somebody who's going to lie to me, he's going to be that agent. No, he just got 13 receptions for 147 yards and 2 tutties.
You know what he needs to understand, Van, is there's a guy right there nipping at his toes to take his job. And if he even lets off the pedal for 1 second, a guy's going to step right in and have the exact same production, because it's not about him. It's about Josh or Jared Allen. He's going to go up there and throw tutties to anyone on the outside, because it's a system and team game.
Is he here? I mean, what does here even mean? Like, I mean, he's been here. He's been here for years. He'll be here some other time soon. Is he here now? Who's to say? Doesn't matter. He's here. His heart's here. His heart's in Buffalo. That's where I know his heart is. Why does he need to be here when his best interests are right here in this locker room?
Just so ridiculous. For the sake of moving the bit along, I'm not going to ask who Chris Jones is. Chris Jones, a defensive tackle for the Kansas City Chiefs.
I went to high school with a guy named Chris Jones.
I think everyone did.
Dear friend of mine.
Everyone has a friend named CJ. Literally everyone.
We went rollerblading in the summers to baseball card shops.
Wearing Jinkos?
Me and Chris Jones.
Were you wearing Jinkos when you went?
I think I was. I don't think he was.
And when you were going to sleepovers, you would put your entire Super Nintendo in the back pocket of your Jinkos, and then you would go to your friend's house and then pull it out of the back pocket of your Jinkos and then plug it into their TV.
Why pull it out? Just plug it in.
So Chris Jones, who is a 28-year-old defensive tackle.
Everyone knows who Chris Jones is, Fred.
Who?
He's so good at football.
I've never heard him. $19.5 million in 2023 in the final season of a 4-year deal. $80 million contract signed with the Chiefs in 2020. The 4-time All-Pro is likely looking for a multi-year extension before he steps back on the field to risk possible injury. I tell you what, I got zero problem with dudes not working if they don't have the contract they want.
Sure.
It's all about, I'm pro labor.
Oh, you mean like Stephon Diggs, top 5 receiver in the NFL?
Should not play until he's paid.
Absolute game changer. Pay this man his money.
Give him 1 horse. But then, if he do not perform, take horse away.
He's at least, I mean, he run very fast. I say 3 1/2 horsepower. He's fast.
Not as fast as I go through NBA playoffs, but very fast.
Not as fast as I leave Denver and go home to Serbia.
I have to go home.
When is parade?
The weather in Buffalo, very nice. Similar to Denver. Not as nice, Serbia.
Serbia, better chicken wing sauce. Big difference.
Greatest bean and beef burrito.
World famous.
World famous.
Famous? Ask where.
World.
Around the world. The whole world. All subs chuck wagon.
Please.
The only thing that makes me excited.
Can we have parade end at airport? I must go home.
Can I take horse during parade?
Giddy up.
In the words of man from Denver, he say yeehaw.
More NFL talk, but first, when we get back, we're going to play some audio from press conference today from the New Mexico United. Eric Quill, the new head coach of the New Mexico United, he'll be joining us at 6:15. I was at the presser today, Van. Heck of a turnout, first of all. City is abuzz about this.
Love them some black and yellow, baby.
Black and yellow. So we're going to have Eric Quill on at 6:15, but first, we're going to break down his press conference a little bit. This is new audio to you. We didn't let you hear it beforehand.
I'm excited.
So we're going to go through it and we're going to pause a bit, Jerry. So be ready to have your finger on the space bar or whatever hotkey you so set up. Please don't talk to the camera.
Use your words.
Jerry, the word.
Use your
words.
This
Jerry.
is
It's
mostly
a radio medium.
Okay. Thank you.
2 Men On 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
This report is sponsored by Indeed.com. Second half of the year looking busier than the first? Hire with Indeed. Their powerful platform makes it easy to attract, interview, and hire candidates in one place. Sponsor a job and immediately get a short list of quality candidates. Visit Indeed.com/credit.
Well, traffic right now, we are dealing with congestion westbound on I-40 between Carlisle and Rio Grande. Southbound I-25, slowdowns between Osuna and Montgomery. Westbound up Paseo right now, Jefferson to the river, traffic moving slow in that area. North of the city, I-25 between Albuquerque and Santa Fe, traffic moving well in both directions.
Hi, this is State Senator Michael Padilla. I'm inviting you to my 11th annual job fair. This is a job fair I've held in the South Valley for the past 11 years. We have something for everybody. It's Wednesday, June 14th, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at Harrison Middle School on Isleta Boulevard. I hope to see you there.
If you see an accident, call the Traffic Tracker hotline at 767-9167. Brought to you by American Home Furniture and Mattress, proudly providing New Mexicans with quality furniture and service for over 87 years. I'm Michael Carlisle from the 96.3 News Radio KKOB Traffic Center.
This is Andrew Perloff with the CBS Sports Minute. Hopefully the Denver Nuggets and their fans are enjoying this championship. They're actually good enough to be thinking dynasty. Coach Mike Malone even said he hopes this is just the beginning, but this puts a target on their back. Teams like the Warriors and the Heat will add size to compete with them. The Suns and the Lakers will look to add talent and depth. We haven't had a repeat champ since the 2018 Warriors. It's tough. The Nuggets look invincible today, but the rest of the league will have something to say about that moving forward. I'm Andrew Perloff.
The opening drive with Jeff Symbieta and JJ Buck.
The PGA Tour has agreed to merge with Live Golf.
Public investment fund, the Saudis, are going to invest billions of new capital into this. They're going to merge with the European Tour. So this is going to be one worldwide tour. It's bonkers. I'm stunned that it happened now. I got a million questions.
I got a billion questions for you.
Start your morning weekdays at 7 on 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
Ray Magliozzi here for eBay Motors. You're driving along and some nimrod cuts you off. You hit the horn. Jeez, it sounds like a goose in distress. Time to head over to eBay Motors. They have horns for every make and model, not to mention horn pads, steering wheels, wiring, and more. 122 million parts. You can even go for an upgrade. It looks like Mr. Cutoff Man needs a new seat cover. Try eBay Motors, pal. Get the right parts at the right prices. eBay Motors. Let's ride.
For the ones who know safety isn't a catchphrase, it's a culture. And the ones who help make sure everyone makes it home safe. For the safety-minded who watch everyone's backs, Grainger offers supplies and solutions for every industry, as well as safety assessments and training to keep your facilities safe and your people safer. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
All personal injury law firms are not the same. We all claim to do the same things, but that's where the similarities between Lerner & Rowe and all other law firms end. Lerner & Rowe was recently named the second most influential law firm in the country, and we've collected billions of dollars for our injured clients, with over $1 billion in the last 5 years alone. If you want real results, call Lerner & Rowe today.
Lerner & Rowe can get you more. Call 544-4444.
Multi-state offices. Carlos Obri Espinosa is the managing attorney, 2711 Carlisle Boulevard, Northeast Albuquerque. Glenn Lerner is only licensed in Nevada.
Eric Strauss here. Do you know how expensive it is to get your home restuccoed? Why not do like me and just get it repainted? Hire the professionals at CertaPro Painters and they'll make your home look brand new. They're honest, clean, friendly, and they have the attention to detail to not only increase the value of your home, but protect your stucco with a new coat of paint. Each CertaPro Painters business is independently owned and operated. Schedule your free estimate at CertaPro.com. That's Certa with a C. Schedules fill up fast, so now's the time to act. For your home or business, do like me and hire CertaPro.
I switched to Boost Mobile and got a free Samsung Galaxy A23 5G phone. Want to know the best part?
It was free?
Nope.
The fact that it's on America's largest 5G networks?
Nope. It's the ding.
Oh yeah, love the ding.
Right? It's all about the ding. It's the dingarooski, the dingaroner, the ring-a-ding-ding.
Unleash your power to save with Boost. Get a free Samsung Galaxy A23 5G phone when you switch. Boost Mobile. Unleash your power.
And the ding.
Limited time offer. New customers only. Available on select networks. 5G not available everywhere. One device per line. Tax excluded. Additional restrictions apply. See your local Boost Mobile store for details.
Ray Magliozzi here for eBay Motors. Okay, easy now. You're teaching your kid how to parallel park. Ouch! Turns out he likes to do it by feel. Don't worry, eBay Motors has bumpers, trunk lids, license plate holders, and headlights. They've got lots of headlights. When you need parts, get it right the first time with eBay Guaranteed Fit. When you see the check, you know that part's going to fit. eBay Motors. Let's ride. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
Don't show up to work without a tape. Everyone will know. And they'll talk about you in the lunchroom over a ham sandwich. It's the opening drive with Jeff Symbieta and JJ Buck. Weekday mornings from 7 to 10 on 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
Today's press conference introducing new head coach of the New Mexico United, Eric Quill.
New Mexico United has been a club that I've followed from afar and admired from afar since its onset. And I've watched quite a bit of USL and seeing styles of play that are attractive and seeing organizations that invest in the product. This was a really attractive place to be. I think if you ask anybody in the coaching world, they think highly of New Mexico United. And so just blessed to get the opportunity, meet you tomorrow, talk, the philosophy of the game. And I think our stars aligned and how we see the game and where we want to go. And so it was really an easy decision for me at the end of the day.
Okay. This is the opener, right?
Good start.
Good start.
Strong.
Whoever asked the question, I think it was Van Tate. Whoever asked the question.
Ooh, the good Van?
A lot of people would say that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, not would. They do. Oh, they do.
Oh,
once.
Ad nauseum. To my face.
Yeah.
Once. I did it once.
Oh, Jerry. Yeah. Also, Jerry does that too.
That was wild, Jerry. I'm going to assume you're good on other shows, Jerry.
Yeah.
Okay. This is a good start. Talking about being a fan of the product before becoming a part of the product, talking about watching it from afar. That is the one answer, Van, that I felt was canned. Everything else, I felt like there was personality. Everything else, I felt like there was Eric Quill might be a dude. But the first one to me felt like, when you take a new job and they're like, this is how you greet customers at the checkout or whatever. That's what the very first answer sounded like to me. Yeah. After that, I'm in 100%. But the first one was like,
of course I love being with the fine people at Arby's.
Yeah.
Everyone loves Arby's.
Hear me out.
Okay.
Hit me with a joke. Hit me with an anything. Can't wait to be entrapped. Bring me anything when you open this thing up.
Why didn't you help him write it? No one asked you?
No one came to me.
Well.
You open with a joke.
Question to that: you coming in at this particular time?
Speaking of others, Van Tate.
Change many things, or how do you go about the rest of the year?
No, I think if you saw last weekend's performance, the staff did an incredible job in a uncharted territories. Style of play, it looked like it was ignited through Mac and staff, and so I want to build off that. This club is it doesn't need wholesale changes. This club is this team is very close to changing results, to going on a run. So I feel very, very positive about where the team is. I know we're not happy with where they sit in the standings. And I think if you ask anybody, nobody believes that they should be there. If you ask the players, they'll tell you the same. I believe that after researching the club. So they just need to be injected with a little bit of belief and confidence that, we're going to get there.
Okay. This one's crucial, right?
Yeah, I like that a lot.
We got 3 home games in a row.
Lots to prove really fast.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And in front of who? People are going to support you. And in front of what? You're going to have that moment. You're going to run out through the tunnel. There's going to be goosey, bumpy boys on your arms.
Mm-hmm.
Surrounded by who? 12,000 of your closest friends and family. You got a shot here. And I also like the idea where you're like, hey, I got a bunch of guys that know how to play the game. I got a bunch of guys I trust. But, Van, they don't know how to play for you yet. What's that approach, right? What is the thing you're going to say, because this is a deep team. What is this thing you're going to say, hey, the top 11 or 12 or 13 guys, time to rise to the top. Clean slate, everyone. We're here. Because I don't necessarily care what name is on the back of any jersey as long as there's 3 points at the end of every night.
'Tis the goal.
Well, the goal.
High expectations here.
It's not like a locker room that hated Prince. Like, he had to go because he got a better job.
First off, how can you hate Prince? I mean,
All right, good.
Purple Rain, classic.
Purple Rain. I said better job, bad verbiage. Different job. Different job. And to come in mid-season with a squad that likes each other and has it figured out, and you're going to keep all your coaching staff, and you're going to be a dude. Almost, because you know how I am. You take a new job, you do nothing for a year. You just learn. You watch. You pay attention.
Not right now.
Not right now.
Jump right in.
As fast as you drove here from Houston, Texas, keep your foot on that pedal.
Are you sure he's from Houston, Texas? Because I do not hear a drop of it in his voice.
Missouri City?
He didn't say a single thing. I'm still listening for it.
It's from Missouri City, Texas, right outside Texas City, Texas.
We need to get a couple oat sodas in him.
Mm-hmm.
And it'll have that little accent come out.
Well, let's get some Lone Stars.
I'm in.
Those are similar to Fred Lights.
Correct.
So, Coach, a lot of training as managers, whatever you want to call them, have a style. Do you have a particular style that you're going to bring with you?
I'm an attacking guy. I was a winger in Major League Soccer, so they always say the cliche, you coach the way you play. So I really like to dominate the ball. I like to take a little risk, have some creativity, have guys have a lot of freedom to express themselves. I believe when you're confident and you feel you're not scared to make mistakes, you play at your best. And I want these guys to really feel like they can be the best versions of themselves. I think that's what fans want to see. I always put myself in the position of a player. Like, how would I want to be? What kind of freedom do I want to have? Because we know when we put the shackles and chains on people, we only get so much growth from them. And so we really want these guys to kind of break out of their shell, but also understand with the risk, there comes discipline, right? So not naive with what we're asking them to become, but also, understanding and respecting the game without the ball when we're allowing this type of freedom.
Eric,
how you feel about that?
I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's been some of the problems with United so far is the previous two coaches were, for their own fault, the smartest guys in the room. Maybe overthought the process a little bit, and just having the best athletes play hardest and attack the goal. I think that's what the United needs. So, yeah, let's go.
I want to win every game. And
yeah.
And similar to the Denver Nuggets, I don't mind winning every game if I do it super boring. But if we're not winning every game, we have to be exciting.
Correct.
We have to be so very exciting. It hasn't been exciting. And I'm not trying to be the negative dude, but I'm the dude. Like, I have not felt late in games that we are a team that can find a goal to equalize or 2 goals to take the lead. I just haven't had that energy. How do you make dudes that have been out there doing it all year long just a step below where they want to be? How do you elevate them, Van? I don't know the answer. You know who better? Eric Quill. We got to go to break, Jerry. Coach Quill will join us at 6:15.
I got some questions.
Yeah. Well, that's why we wanted to do this now. Introduce you a little bit too.
Thank you.
Coached a bunch of levels, had a lot of success, developed a lot of players that played for the men's national team.
A life of experience.
He's a dude.
Yeah.
I want this team to be a team of dudes. Speaking of dudes, one of them that have done it for 40 years, Van.
Oh, hey, that's how long I've been alive.
The entirety of your life, this guy has been at the top of the game. Shows. And we'll break it down for you whenever we get back. 2 Men On 95.9 FM and AM 610, the Sports Animal.
Brought to you by the Albuquerque Journal.
The Albuquerque Journal and Business Outlook. When you need local answers, the most reliable and in-depth information about health, safety, jobs, taxes, crime, energy, transportation, or government. Get the answers. Subscribe at abqjournal.com.
Well, traffic right now, things are looking better here in the metro, but we're still seeing quite a bit of congestion westbound on I-40. That's going to start around Carlisle. It'll last until Rio Grande. Also, Paseo westbound between Jefferson and the river, still seeing slowdowns there. Southbound on I-25, Osuna to Montgomery, things still moving a little slow in that area. You have better things to do than yard work. JPR can help make your yard a low-maintenance, water-saving oasis with gravel, base course, sand, crusher fines, flagstone, boulders, water features, and tow-away ready-mix concrete carts. Find a location near you at jprnm.com. This report is sponsored by JPR Incorporated. If you see an accident, call the Traffic Tracker hotline at 767-9167. Brought to you by American Home Furniture and Mattress, proudly providing New Mexicans with quality furniture and service for over 87 years. I'm Michael Carlisle from the 96.3 News Radio KKOB Traffic Center.
The Angie's List you know and trust is now Angie, and we're so much more than just a list. We still connect you with top local pros and show you ratings and reviews, but now we also let you compare upfront prices on hundreds of projects and book a service instantly. We can even handle the rest of your project from start to finish. So remember, Angie's List is now Angie, and we're here to get your job done right. Get started at Angie.com. That's ANGI, or download the app today.
Can I help? Who's next?
Tom's part-time barista is now a full-time actor.
Oh, you didn't hear. He got the part on Broadway. Yeah, great for him, bad for our finicky cold brew tap.
Now he needs a star understudy to fill his open role.
And he made the best grande triple shot with oat milk caramel.
Indeed can help him hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. We instantly connect you with quality candidates whose resumes on Indeed match your job description. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
Being human is sometimes hard. 988 is a free 24/7 confidential lifeline for you or if someone you know is experiencing emotional distress or worried about alcohol or drug use. Call, text, or chat 988 to be connected to compassionate professionals who will listen and help you find local resources. Hope is 3 numbers away for all of us. Learn more at 988nm.org.
Your allergies are making you miserable. You can do something to make it better. Call Ductworks to clean your ducts and minimize the pollen and dust blowing into your home. Other big companies say they're certified to clean your ducts, but Ductworks is. They do duct cleaning right. Call veteran-owned Ductworks at 600-9374 or schedule a cleaning at ductworksnm.com. That's Ductworks with an X. Ductworks. Breathe easy. Stay healthy.
KNML AM Albuquerque is the sports animal.
Here we go.
This media station. Even if they're not that proud of us.
Now betting for the sports animal, your afternoon drive. Number 2, Men On, Van Nunley and Fred Slow. And in the on-deck circle,
Amory Castillo. This is 2 Men On with Van Nunley and Fred Slow.
Check it out. It's time to rock. It's time to rock. It's time to rock. Hey, yo, the party don't stop. It's time to rock. It's time to rock. It's time to rock. Hey, yo, we take it to the top. It's time to rock. It's time to rock. It's time to rock. We go hard in the block. It's time to rock. It's time to rock. It's time to rock. Yeah.
Long bleed here, Fred. It's time to rock. Aren't you listening?
I thought we were going to go into the Wheel of Fortune at some point. I thought we were going to celebrate Pat Sajak. That's what I thought was going to happen. Pat Sajak, who today announced that after this upcoming season of Wheel of Fortune that he no longer will be the host the way that he has been for the past 40 years of the most popular game show that I haven't watched really ever in my entire life.
I'm more of a Jeopardy guy.
I'm 100% more of a Jeopardy guy.
Wheel of Fortune's a little easy. Oh, but
what?
Funner.
What did you just say?
Wheel of Fortune's easy.
You're an idiot.
No, it's very
It
easy.
is so hard.
What?
Spelling?
Oh, okay. Never mind. Not your forte. Okay.
I don't mess with spelling, dude.
Difference of opinion here. OPINION. Opinion.
What's that?
Huh?
The only thing I can spell is OPP. You know me.
I do know you.
Can you believe it? 40
6
years? Does Vanna have to retire too? Also, I don't like names that don't sound right unless I say their last name. Does Vanna White have to retire too?
Oh, you don't know? Oh, Vanna White died in a horrific accident years ago. That's been a robot.
She's been AI generated for a decade.
It's much like Mick Jagger. Yeah, this is a long time ago.
I just looked up.
She's 130.
God, she's 66. I just looked up Vanna White 2023. Banger. This is the most beautiful woman that's ever been on television.
Wheel of Fortune. Look at all the fantastic prizes and thanks from our studio audience. Vanna?
She did an episode recently as a contestant, Vanna White.
Oh.
But also, Pat Sajak's daughter has been on a lot recently, filling in for Vanna White. Is this a coup? What is going on here?
You got to pass the baton eventually. I mean, for a stone cold fox, she is 66 years old now. Could you imagine the calluses on her fingers?
No,
from
it's
flipping all those letters for 40 years.
Touchscreen now.
For how long?
I think a while.
Like 82 to 2010?
So she started in 82.
82. It's my second Rain Man reference this segment.
Is there a Wheel of Fortune episode of Rain Man?
No, that little
that sentence didn't make sense after I said it.
That was Wapner. Time for Wapner.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get whatever you guys are doing right now.
You never saw Rain Man?
No, of course not.
Wait, hold on.
What?
That should be at the top of your list.
What list?
Of movies you need to watch that are actually good.
I am busy.
Not like Smoking Aces.
Classic.
I already saw Smoking Aces.
I know.
Oh, wow.
That should be at the top of everyone's bad movie list.
I've never seen
Rain
I got to
Man.
watch it now.
Oh, it's so entertaining. Wait till you get to the scene with Jason Bateman. Oh, my God.
Pat Sajak's daughter.
Okay.
Kind of looks like Vanna White.
Uh-oh.
I'm not saying. I'm just saying.
Why is that a uh-oh?
Yeah, why is that an uh-oh?
I
think she needs to get the paternity test, see who her real mother is.
Well, she's much taller than Vanna White.
Is that how that works? Oh, she's a dorb.
She's a dorbs.
Look at that. She's also a singer.
How long until Drew Carey takes over as the host of Wheel of Fortune?
She's got the best gig.
I do think people have forgot about Bob Barker.
First off, spay and neuter your cats. You'll never forget about Bob Barker. Ever. How could you forget about Bob Barker?
Drew Carey is making it easy.
He beat up Happy Gilmore, the greatest golfer in the history of the sport, probably besides Tiger Woods. Tiger Woods #1, Happy Gilmore #2. Bob Barker beat that dude up. You can never forget about Bob Barker. Single-handedly helped the feral cat situation in every single United States metropolis.
That's an urban legend. Also, greatest golfer of all time, Kim Jong-un.
This hour brought to you by North Korea?
No, by TJ Trout, which is where we'll be next Monday, 3 to 6.
That'll be fun on Juneteenth.
On Juneteenth, talking about Kim Jong-un.
Well, behind the scenes, it's my mommy's birthday. How about that?
They made it a holiday?
In Texas first, and now the whole country.
Now that the whole country's only now finding out years later.
Uh-huh.
It's a good Juneteenth.
We've been
joke.
celebrating this whole time.
Pat Sajak is on the quote unquote Mount Rushmore of talk show hosts.
He's #1 now.
Well, now.
No one has
No, he's
hosted a
not.
show longer than him.
He's not #1.
Okay. Wayne Brady.
He's in the mix.
Wayne Brady's honorable mention.
Bob Barker had Barker's beauties, and that was a big deal.
Okay. Alex Trebek, #1.
Yeah.
Bob Barker, #2.
Richard Dawson, #3.
He wouldn't have lasted very long these days.
Chuck Woolery.
Chuck Woolery's up there for sure. Sajak's what, 4th? Sajak's 4th.
I don't know. He's ahead of like
40 years.
Regis Philbin. Is he ahead of Regis Philbin?
Oh, definitely. Yeah. Oh, yeah. For sure.
Hey, my bad, guys.
For sure.
Dick Clark made $200 million hosting shows. You wanna downplay him too?
He worked one day a
but-
year. That lazy SOB.
Oh, no. He worked all the time.
Yeah.
Constantly.
Hey, listen to Jerry.
I only saw
He's
him
the hardest working man in showbiz.
I only saw him one day a year. It's called New Year's Eve. Only day I ever saw him work.
Jerry says,
Lazy.
we're not talking unless we're talking Monty Hall. No, Jerry, we're not talking Monty Hall. Howie Mandel on the list?
No.
Okay. I'm just throwing it out there. Wink Martindale?
Alex Trebek, number 1. Bob Barker, number 2. Chuck Woolery, number 3. Pat Sajak, number 4.
I'd switch those.
Richard Johnson, Dawson doesn't make the cut.
Okay.
He's the next one.
Tom Bergeron?
Too creepy. Richard Dawson, not Tom Bergeron. Also Tom Bergeron.
Did Jerry Springer ever host a game show? He did not.
No, that's it. That's the list.
What, his show wasn't a game show?
Monty Hall is also honorable mention.
Pat Sajak might be number 1.
Maybe Steve Harvey, not because of
Oh,
talent,
oh.
but because he hosts all of them. And he's a judge. I know this because I was recently in an airport.
Wasn't Ed McMahon partnered with Bob Barker for a long time?
I think you're thinking of Johnny Carson.
Well, obviously Johnny Carson, but did he do the Come On Down, or is that someone else?
I think that's somebody else.
Okay.
Yeah, Come On Down guy's different.
Personal favorite of mine will make no one's list, Ben Stein. Not
legend.
Not the real person Ben Stein, though.
Legend.
Not actual Ben Stein. Just the art that is Ben Stein.
Sure.
Actual Ben Stein, not for me. Be very clear on that.
Slightly abrasive. Kind of an abrasive dude.
Win Ben Stein's money, though. That just the idea of the show is just classic.
No, it was not classic.
A lot of money.
I feel like it was revolutionary.
Oh, okay.
Trebek, Barker, Sajak, Woolery. Final answer.
Yeah.
Dawson, Monty Hall. Honorable mention.
Why are you leaving Dick Clark off this list, dude?
He is not a game show host.
The $10,000 pyramid?
Yeah, I think he did a couple, but
He did way too many other things to be considered a game. He transcends game show host.
Yeah.
Sorry to say it.
yeah. That's like saying Michael Jordan's a good baseball player.
He was.
He was
Played
fantastic.
professional baseball.
They paid
Yeah,
him.
I know.
They paid him money.
Yeah, I know, but
Yeah.
I mean,
Classic
but
Jerry.
he was better at basketball. I mean, he was great.
Ask Scottie Pippen.
Ask him.
He will tell you.
I just don't like that you two are like, well, American Bandstand was its own type of glory.
That's
And
not a game show.
I know. That's what I'm saying. You can't just dismiss his time.
Yeah. Did Alex Trebek host a stupid New Year's Eve party? No. He was too busy educating the masses.
Ed
And
McMahon
doing what he did best.
used to host The Object Is in Missing Links. You know who took over both of those? Dick Clark.
And what were these shows? Have we seen them?
Yeah, they're game shows.
Yeah.
He hosted Let's Make a Deal. Categories. I don't know what that is.
I remember that one. I played that game when I was a kid.
It Takes Two. I don't know what that is.
That's a dumb one.
But I do know Let's Make a Deal, which is currently hosted by Wayne Brady, but was originally hosted by the aforementioned Dick Clark. All right, give me your final on it again. What is it?
Trebek, unquestionable number 1.
Okay.
Bob Barker.
The Bob Barker.
Yeah. Beat up Happy Gilmore. It's hard not putting him first, but Alex Trebek exists. Chuck Woolery. And then Pat Sajak.
Trebek number 1. Bob Barker number 2.
Correct.
Pat Sajak number 3.
That's fine.
Richard Dawson number 4.
I'm not mad at that.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I'm not mad at that. I got Woolery a little higher, though.
Drew Carey is sneaking up on the list.
Call me a foolery.
Let's go to break. From the text line. Oh, this is so stupid. From the friend of the show text line.
Okay.
Nick Cannon. He's trying to anger me before Eric Quill joins us. Like, what are we doing?
Or game show hosts?
For playing games with Mariah Carey. Eric Quill, when we get back, we're talking to Mexico United Soccer. Tune in on 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
This message is brought to you by the New Mexico Department of Game and Fish.
TJ Trout here, and spring fishing in New Mexico is fantastic. Take it from me. For more information or to go buy your license online, visit the Department of Game and Fish website at wildlife.state.nm.us. Get out and fish, New Mexico.
Traffic's moving really well here in the metro. Some minor slowdowns still westbound on I-40 as you approach Coors, but I-25 moving up to speed in both directions. Your river crossings, Paseo, Alameda, and Montano, they're all looking good right now.
This report brought to you by Quality by DiLorenzo, Lomas, and Pennsylvania.
Summertime savings are now available at Quality Buick GMC on Lomas. Save with low-rate financing as low as 0.9% on select Buicks and GMCs, even the best-selling Sierras. Quality Buick GMC on Lomas. QualityDeal.com.
If you see an accident, call the Traffic Tracker hotline at 767-9167. Brought to you by American Home Furniture and Mattress, proudly providing New Mexicans with quality furniture and service for over 87 years. I'm Michael Carlisle from the 96.3 News Radio KKOB Traffic Center.
Telling it like it is.
We got Eric.
What Baltimore's betting on is that they love Lamar now, but they don't see him as a 15-year player. And the next 5 years are the best 5 years. Tua is not built to play 15 years. Kyler Murray's not. Because when this contract ends, Lamar's going to be 30.
The Herd with Colin Cowherd. Weekdays at 1 on 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
Scott Stigler here. American Leak Detection is the original leak detectors. They use the latest technology to help find water leaks in your home that could cause major damage. The longer you wait to find that leak, the more it'll cost you. Schedule a free leak inspection at AmericanLeakDetection.com.
Texting enrolls you into recurring automated text messages. Consent not required to purchase. Message and data rates may apply.
Hey, Dan, how you doing? Haven't seen you around the gym.
Yeah, I've really fallen off. Since I turned 40, I just don't get the results I used to get.
Could be lower testosterone. I went through it a while back. I got Nugenix Total T, and it's made a huge difference for me.
I've seen that on TV. Is it for real?
Oh, yeah. The patented key ingredient is something called Testofen, which helps boost free and total testosterone levels to help you trim up and stay lean.
And it's made a difference for you?
Man, I feel like I'm in my 20s again. At work, in the gym, and in the bedroom.
Are they still giving out complimentary bottles for people to try it for themselves?
Yeah, you just need to send them a text.
Text TETL to 321-321 right now for your complimentary bottle of Nugenix Total T. Plus, text now and we'll include a bottle of Nugenix Thermo, our most powerful fat incinerator ever, to help you get back into shape fast. Absolutely free. Text HETTLE to 321-321. That's kettle to 321-321.
Products and statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. These products are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease or illness.
Your vehicle is most likely your second biggest investment. You're going to have it for a while, so it makes sense that you take care of it and protect it. It's Jeff Symbieta, and I strongly suggest you call On the Spot Automotive Detailing. Not only will they detail your vehicle, ask them about the extra layer of protection. Ceramic coating. It prevents water, dirt, and mud from bonding to your car's paint, making it much easier to clean, and it protects you from UV damage and oxidation in this intense New Mexico sun. It starts at $250, and a lifetime warranty is available. Call them at 505-859-2859 or schedule online at OTSDetailing.com.
At Grainger, we're for the ones who pay attention to every little detail, the ones who fuss, tinker, and sweat the small stuff. Because you know the tiniest thing can make the biggest difference when it comes to keeping business moving. We get it. We're the same way, offering access to product experts to help you quickly and easily find what you need. So whatever your industry, you know you're always getting professional-grade products. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
I switched to Boost Mobile and got a free Samsung Galaxy A23 5G phone. Want to know the best part?
It was free?
Nope.
The fact that it's on America's largest 5G networks?
Nope. It's the ding.
Oh yeah, love the ding.
Right? It's all about the ding. It's the dingarooski, the dingaroner, the ring-a-ding-ding.
Unleash your power to save with Boost. Get a free Samsung Galaxy A23 5G phone when you switch. Boost Mobile. Unleash your power.
And the ding.
Limited time offer. New customers only. Available on select networks. 5G not available everywhere. One device per line. Tax excluded. Additional restrictions apply. See your local Boost Mobile store for details.
Prescriptions require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. Restrictions apply. See website for details and important safety information. Subscription required. Price varies based on product and subscription plan.
Hey guys, did you know there's a generic form of Viagra that works just the same, but is 95% cheaper? And you can get it online? Just go to 4hims.com/radio.
1 minute.
You'll get a free medical consultation, discreet shipping if prescribed, a 100% online process, and trusted generic alternatives to the name brands at up to 95% off. That's right. Get generic for Viagra, the same active ingredient as brand name Viagra, but for 95% less. It's the same medication, still prescribed by a licensed medical provider, but with zero copay, no expensive appointments, and no awkward face-to-face conversations. To start your free online visit, you need to go to this exclusive address, 4hims.com/radio. That's forhims.com/radio for your free online visit. FORHIMS.com/RADIO.
Well, since we're handing out trophies, how about Stanley Cup? First the Nuggets, now maybe the Golden Knights. I'm Jeff Symbieta. Join me and JJ Buck for the opening drive. We'll go over it all starting tomorrow morning at 7 a.m.
Amazing with this technical. Selassie died and he left me. I'm on the rise, get my who's lit, who's on the list, but who's checking it? Yeah, she'll die, but her breath could be stinking.
Welcome to the program for the first time. New friend of the show, new to the city of Albuquerque, new to the hearts of United fans. Head coach of your New Mexico United, Eric Quill, joins the program. Let's go! Let's go!
Let's do this.
Coach,
thanks for having me, guys.
welcome for the first time of what will be a lot of times, and welcome to your home for the foreseeable future and your new soccer team. How excited are you to be here, my man? How excited are you to be a part of the culture of the New Mexico United and the culture of the city of Albuquerque?
Extremely excited. Words can't describe right now. It's been an amazing reception from the people, the staff, just outstanding. And I'm just truly blessed to have this opportunity to represent an amazing fan base. And I'm really looking forward to trying to make these guys proud.
Coach Quill, H-Town to Albuquerque. I know your soccer talents have taken you all over the country, but is there any culture shock going from Houston to Albuquerque, much like I have as well, my friend?
I mean, a good culture shock. I mean, just driving through New Mexico, I've never taken this route. I think I've been through every exit from Texas except for this one. And I really, my wife and I, we were commenting, we really enjoyed it. And what a beautiful state this is that needs more people talking about it. So we really enjoyed it. And just our 2 days here in Albuquerque, we're falling in love with it quickly.
All right, where's that down south Houston, Texas drawl? How did you develop this non-regional dialect? I can't hear a drop of H-Town in you.
I think it's just moving all over, playing all over. You're around so many different, people from so many different areas of the country. I think I'm just a smorgasbord of all the different, people that have entered my life, and I've spent a lot of time around in different parts of the country. And so I'm sorry to disappoint, but it's there at times with certain words, but you wouldn't know that I'm from Texas, I guess, by the accent.
It's not co-host of Two Men On Van Nunley. It's not head coach of the New Mexico United, Eric Quill. The best part about Texas is Highway 40 westbound. That's the best part about Texas is coming straight to Albuquerque,
getting out,
being here, being part of this thing. Coach, you are part of this thing now. Big press conference today. Obviously, a whole bunch of people out. You ever had this type of response to professional soccer? Have you ever had this type of immediate embrace the way you saw it today?
No, never.
It's
and
crazy, right?
It's motivating, right? It's just see those people in the room, and the questions that were asked were, they weren't run of the mill questions. They were really heartfelt and thought out, and so the soccer IQ and the love of this team and organization is very evident by the questions that were asked today. And I really enjoyed it. And I'm just looking forward to meeting more people and embracing myself and integrating myself into the fabric of this great city and this great organization.
I mean, you had a playing career before this coaching career. It's not just youth straight to coaching. Like, do you think this gives you an advantage that you are out there playing on this level, getting your cleats dirty, and you're not just some dork with a clipboard?
I think it's the experiences I had. I think when I think about it, I think I probably had there's nobody in our locker room, whether it be an 18-year-old or a 34-year-old, that I haven't had a similar experience to, because I came into MLS at age 18. I didn't play much, for the first year or two. Really had to sit and absorb and learn. And then I got my shot. So, I recognize the guys that come in that are young that want to play right away, but maybe just aren't ready yet. And they have to sort of, bide their time. And then, when you get your shot, it's an amazing journey, amazing ride to play in front of passionate fans. There's no adrenaline rush like it. And then when it comes to the end, you don't want to let go, and you're just that crafty veteran that now is teaching the young pros how to be a pro. And so it's a crazy dynamic in a locker room through all the ages, and so our roster is really dynamic and from young to veteran, and I just think it's really well balanced. And I'm looking forward to getting to know all these guys on a more personal level. Just from today, I'm just more and more impressed with our locker room.
So, Coach, I'm sure you could tell early in joining us on the program, brand new New Mexico United head coach Eric Quill. We're excited to have him. I think your first radio interview, whatever, not trying to flex. So, head coach Eric Quill, I need a promise. Because there's fellowship between us now. I need a promise, okay? Yeah. We're going to put it on El Paso so dang bad every single time they come to town and every single time we go to their town, and we'll make them wish that the entirety of their city is in Mexico only and we no longer accept them as a part of the league. Can you assure me of that? Is that a thing?
I can promise you that.
Yeah, let's go.
There we go. That's correct answer.
There's nothing I hate more than the city of El Paso and their athletics teams on this entire planet. They got it coming to them.
Yeah, they do. As much as I respect the city of El Paso, but this is all's fair in love and war. So it's there's definitely, we're coming for them.
Okay, and then my second question: can I get some Meow Wolf tickets, or what's up? You just got like a couple of them laying around, or how's that work?
I don't have those connections yet, man. You hit me too early.
Soon.
I can't even get them myself. So I got to win some games first.
Hey, if the brain trust at New Mexico United isn't enough, some great soccer minds over there, some passionate football fans there, you get to go home and have another great soccer mind right in your own home. As the wifey is also a brilliant soccer mind. Do you guys just live, eat, sleep, drink, breathe soccer?
We do. It's the blessing and the curse of our family. It's when we want to put the ball away, we just can't. It comes back up, 5 minutes later. We try to put it on the back burner, but then it just always finds a way of resurfacing. So, but it's a lot of fun. It challenges me. She challenges me in all the great ways, and she's a very, very smart soccer mind that I rely on more than people know. So I've always said I'm the second best soccer player in the family. She's the second best coach.
Susan Bush or Susan Quill, I would assume now. I don't really know how that
Susan
works.
Bush, maiden name, yes.
There we go. Yeah, obviously played for the U.S. team. Coached too for the U.S. team, or am I making that up?
He coached for the University of Houston Women's.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So obviously a world of knowledge. So not just will you have your 9 to 5 work day, which is not 9 to 5 in the world of athletics at all. So not only we have that, you'll then go home and you'll talk about it over dinner, talk about it during bath time with the kids, talk about it as they go to bed. Did you bring the dog, or are you going to get one since you're here?
Yeah, we got too many kids for a dog, so too many young ones. So dog's going to have to wait. There's no room for a dog right now.
So what I just heard is you're willing to dog sit for Van when he and I follow the team on the road, is what I heard. We can leave the dog with you.
Well, our 2-year-old loves dogs, so yeah, I think he'll take you up on that.
Perfect. Writing this down.
Yeah, super good. This weekend, obviously, Rio Grande Valley, the stupid little stepbrother of El Paso. We got them at home. We got a couple games in a row at home. At the end of this little homestand, Coach, New Mexico United fan will see what difference from the squad they saw before you took over to the squad that you have now.
They're going to see an attacking style of soccer, front foot style of soccer that they're going to enjoy watching. There's going to be a moxie about us and a belief in us that we're coming to dominate the game, to create a lot of scoring opportunities. That, again, what I say, scoring opportunities are chances at gaining momentum, and momentum in sports is everything. So when you get those momentum shifts, especially this crowd can give momentum to you like no other. So we want to be off to the races and get the first great chance of the game, to where even if we don't even if we don't finish the chance, it feels like they're down 1-0 because it's just a moment that, the crowd appreciates, and it's going to ignite the stadium. And then, hopefully we're going to put a bunch away, multi-goal game. But you're going to see passion behind how we defend. You're going to see absolute, hard work as a unit. But a freedom in the attack to be themselves and to have creativity and to want to be on the score sheet. So that will be evident.
New Mexico United head coach Eric Quill joining us on 2 Men on the Sports Animal. Coach, deep roster for your New Mexico United. Is there somebody that sticks out? You're like, oh, I can't wait to work with this guy. He's going to fit my style.
There's a lot of them, to be honest. That's why I basically jumped in full body into the pool, because when I got the opportunity to interview and as I studied the roster and going through research of these guys, I mean, a bunch of them jump off the page to you. I mean, we've got some really great veterans and with a lot of winning backgrounds. It's not just guys that have experience. These guys have experience in winning. And that's any team that wants to win championships. You got to have, a plethora of guys that have been there before. And in this roster was very smartly built. And, I'm a fan of a lot of these guys, and I'm going to continue to be. I'm going to continue to grow, especially I'm going to get to know our younger guys. And, we want to build something special here. And these guys are and they want that as well. They have an absolute respect and a passion behind this club. And like I said, there's a number of guys that can get on the score sheet from front to back. There's a number of guys that are going to be entertainers and that I really enjoy watching, and I'm going to continue to enjoy watching.
Outside looking in right now, Coach, in the 9 spot, only 4 wins on the season. Up is really the only direction this team can go. The first step in going up is what?
More belief, more conviction behind the areas of the game that, again, I've told media, I told this team is very close. This team has put together bulks of minutes where they've been the dominant team in games, especially this past weekend, even though the result wasn't there. If you look at, the body of work, it just, majority of the game, I thought we were the better team and against a good Tampa team. That's, it's one of the top teams in the East. So, really we've got to start believing and having a more consistency throughout the 95 minutes and not have any let ups. So consistency is going to be what I'm looking at, maybe breaking down the blocks of time to set goals. Like let's dominate every block of time that in a 90 plus minute game gives you. And again, we want to finish games out. We don't want to leave opponents around lingering. We want to put them away and keep the foot on the gas.
When is the last time you ran out of a tunnel in front of 10,000 fans?
The last time I ran out of a tunnel?
Yeah.
In front of, I maybe when I was a player, that's too far long ago to talk about.
I mean, there's a levity of emotion there, right? Like even thinking about it, it's like goosebump-esque. Like the moment when you do, are you prepared for that moment? Because you will immediately have 10,000 of your closest friends there with you at Ice Stones Park.
No, it's bone chilling, and I long for the day, and I want to do is repay the fans for coming out, and I want the 3 points. I'm going to celebrate just to show my joy and appreciation for them afterwards, and tell them there's going to be many more to come. So that's my whole, when I lay my head on my pillow tonight, it's going to be embracing that moment with them coming out, and then embracing that moment when it ends, to sort of enjoy that hard work. Head coach of the New Mexico United, Eric Quill. How'd that sound, my friend? Sounds amazing, man. I really, it's been a blur kind of week, and I can't believe it's finally here. And it's going to be a great week of training. I'm looking forward to that stadium being rocking, and I'm just, like I said, I'm going to be in the moment. I'm going to take it all in and enjoy it. We will catch up with you early next week after a big win at home this weekend. Coach Quill, thank you so very much. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you.
Thanks, Coach.
That's a good dude right there.
Stoked. Let's go.
Oh. You ever walk away from one and you're like, okay, we're in the right direction.
Sure.
We're in the right direction.
Sure.
You know what I really like about this move by the United? I'll tell you when we get back. When we get back, I'm going to tell you what I so very much like about this move. Also, we're going to finish up our NFL roundtable. I want to finish up my thoughts on New Mexico United and why I'm so very impressed in this moment. It's 2 Men On, 95.9 FM and AM 610, the Sports Animal.
Hi, this is State Senator Michael Padilla. I'm inviting you to my 11th annual job fair. This is a job fair I've held in the South Valley for the past 11 years. We have something for everybody. It's Wednesday, June 14th, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at Harrison Middle School on Isleta Boulevard. I hope to see you there.
Hey, Jay, can you finish that induction range installation tomorrow?
Orders have really amped up at Nate's Electric.
We need to finish installing it first in Maine. Did we hear back from the grocery chain?
It's no shock he needs electricians, like yesterday.
Smart fridge. Everybody wants one of those these days.
Indeed can help him hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. We instantly connect you with quality candidates whose resumes on Indeed match your job description. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
Turn your home into restricted airspace. Tell incoming flights you want them diverted. The new Raid Essentials Light Trap plugs into the wall and uses light to attract, then trap flying insects like fruit flies and mosquitoes. Its 24/7 continuous attraction provides insecticide-free protection that's people and pet friendly. Consider air service interrupted. New Raid Essentials Light Trap, insecticide-free protection.
In New Mexico, more than half of LGBTQ+ youth reported feeling sad or hopeless every day for at least 2 weeks in the past year. Staying on top of your emotional wellness is the same as taking care of your physical health. Visit doseofwellness.com to find resources for your mental health this Pride Month. That's doseofwellness.com. Brought to you by the New Mexico Human Services Department.
Mr. Clean, Mr. Clean. Of course I use Mr. Clean Magic Eraser to clean tough messes off my stovetop and bathtub. But then I discovered I can also use it to easily clean my patio furniture and even my shoes. I'm hooked.
And when wipes won't cut it, I use Magic Eraser Sheets. They're thin and flexible erasers, perfect for everyday messes, like gunk on my counters and sinks. They really are magical.
The reviews are in. Mr. Clean Magic Eraser and Sheets make cleaning look easy.
Introducing the new My Plan from Verizon. With My Plan, you pick only the perks you want and save on every one. So you get exactly what you want in your phone plan and only pay for what you need. And for a limited time only, get the amazing iPhone 14 Pro on us when you switch with Select Trade-In and Unlimited Plus. Act now and get iPhone 14 Pro with My Plan at your Verizon store today. $999.99 device payment or full retail purchase with new smartphone line required. $200 Verizon e-gift card sent within 8 weeks with port-in. Less up to $800 trade-in/promo credit applied over 36 months. 0% APR. Trading conditions and additional terms apply.
Are you making the switch from your swamp cooler to refrigerated air this year? Eco Electric wants you to know the electric panels in many homes aren't made to handle the extra power needed to run refrigerated air. The strain in your system could cause power outages or fires. If you want a system that can handle it all, call Eco Electric, a homegrown New Mexico business, at 433-3574 or visit ecoelectricgroup.com. Eco Electric, giving you the reliable power you need.
Sound off right now at
Here we go.
0610. Come on!
Here's what I really like, Van, about the Eric Quill head coach signing.
Okay.
It's not an interim. That's a big deal to me.
No, it's a good get. I mean, it's just a flat out good get.
Yeah. Because if you'd gone interim, I said, what are we doing? Why are we waiting? I know we're on the outside. Like, we're sitting in the 9.
You just got to just jump all the way in.
Jump in.
Let's go. He's got the resume.
Did House of Pain teach us nothing?
If you couldn't tell by the presser today, if you couldn't tell by our interview, he's a dude. He's ready to go. I like the aggression. We want to be an attacking team. leaving it all on the pitch.
He said front foot, and I took a second and I go, I don't think I've heard that here before. And I go, yeah, let's move the ball forward. Let's attack the goal. Let's play in the offensive third. Let's do all those things. This, no offense to weird dump and chase. I get the idea. You want, like, the ball travels past defenders in the air. Miss me with all that. Give me a dude that's going to go out there and let dudes be dudes.
I'm into that.
Super into that. Super into that.
Also, we got to run people ragged.
Yeah.
When we're here in Albuquerque.
You know how hard it is to breathe here?
Yeah, I do. You got to run people ragged when you got that home field advantage all the way up here. Make people sick.
Just like the Black Eyed Peas said.
Go on.
Keep running, running, running.
Okay, thank you. I wasn't sure.
Running, running, running. The rest of the show is just going to be musical lyrics from me.
All right.
Except for today's I-9 Varsity, which we'll have in about 4 minutes. The I-9 Varsity of City Slickers. Terminology that I don't understand about Westerny stuff.
Tell you what, I know all about this.
No, you don't.
Going from Houston, Texas to Carlsbad, New Mexico, which is just Wester, Texas.
Yeah.
Up to Albuquerque. Hey, Southern and Southwestern lore, it's my jam.
I didn't know tumbleweeds were real until I moved here 6 years ago.
Right, one of my favorite moments early in our friendship, and I'm breaking the fourth wall here a little bit because this is real life stuff, not 2 men on stuff, is the first time you saw a Roadrunner.
I had never seen a Roadrunner.
Yeah. You didn't know that they were actual real animals.
I didn't know it was a real thing.
You're like, what is that? I was like, Fred, it's a Roadrunner.
You said it like it was normal.
Yeah. They're everywhere.
They're not. I've been lots of places without Roadrunners.
Yeah, this is one with them. They exist here. You see them all the time.
The only example I'd ever had of a Roadrunner was the same one everyone has had.
Very similar.
Fighting coyotes.
A little slower.
Me.
Less coyotes. Thank you, Jerry.
Also, the second time I ever saw a Roadrunner was not with you. I was down on the Bosque, and it had bitten a snake behind the head before the body, and it was just whipping it around like Petey Pablo.
Correct. Yeah.
Only music references.
It's very creepy.
It's insanely.
They're little dinosaurs.
Where I currently live,
they can't fly.
Oh, they cannot?
They can jump and hover. They can't like fly.
Look at me.
Like
They can
away.
coast.
They can do what?
Coast.
Oh,
They
that's like-
coast.
That's like me in
They
college.
get a running start and they jump and they kind of float for a few feet. There's no flying. They're little dinosaurs, is what they are.
They fly to the top of my house all the time, or they float to the top of my house. Coast to the top of my house.
You have one of those like weird, like New Mexico style flat roof houses?
Yeah. But I'm out next to the desert, so I'm next to the base.
Do you know that, like in Jurassic Park, when the Velociraptor was like looking around and like tilting its head sideways like a curious puppy, Roadrunners do that, and it is scary. Yeah. It's like they can look into your soul and they know something's wrong. Like you can speak English and you just refuse to. That's how I feel when I see a Roadrunner look me dead in the eyes.
Yeah, they know things.
Whenever we get back, they do not know. They have little brains.
I think they have bigger brains than you give them credit for.
I concur.
Mm-hmm.
Compared to my brain, they're very little. And also compared to the size of their own body, I feel like it's equally little.
It's not big. What I understand the word big to be, it's not that.
They don't possess big brain time.
Crows know multiple languages.
Just like trinkets.
Mm-hmm. Nice shiny objects.
Technically, by the definition we just gave of a crow, I've dated one.
Yeah.
Well, they like knickknacks and spoke multiple languages.
Was it Chris Robinson of the Black Crows?
Jason Lee. Not a music reference. Today's I-9 Varsity, when we get back, the I-9 Varsity of City Slicking. It's 2 Men On, 95.9 FM and AM 610, the Sports Animal. the sports animal.
A much sportsier animal.
Yeah, it's an animal. It's got claws. The animal.
Ray Magliozzi here for eBay Motors. You're driving along and some nimrod cuts you off. You hit the horn. Jeez, it sounds like a goose in distress. Time to head over to eBay Motors. They have horns for every make and model, not to mention horn pads, steering wheels, wiring, and more. 122 million parts. You can even go for an upgrade. Looks like Mr. Cutoff Man needs a new seat cover. Try eBay Motors, pal. Get the right parts at the right prices. eBay Motors. Let's ride.
For the ones who know safety isn't a catchphrase, it's a culture. And the ones who help make sure everyone makes it home safe. For the safety-minded who watch everyone's backs, Grainger offers supplies and solutions for every industry, as well as safety assessments and training to keep your facilities safe and your people safer. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Lobo fans. Prescriptions require online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. Restrictions apply. See website for details and important safety information. Subscription required. Price varies based on product and subscription plan.
Hey guys, did you know there's a generic form of Viagra that works just the same, but is 95% cheaper? And you can get it online? Just go to 4hims.com/radio. Through Hims, you'll get a free medical consultation, discreet shipping if prescribed, a 100% online process, and trusted generic alternatives to the name brands at up to 95% off. That's right. Get generic for Viagra, the same active ingredient as brand name Viagra, but for 95% less. It's the same medication, still prescribed by a licensed medical provider, but with zero copay, no expensive appointments, and no awkward face-to-face conversations. To start your free online visit, you need to go to this exclusive address, 4hims.com/radio. That's 4hims.com/radio for your free online visit. FORHIMS.com/RADIO.
The boys of summer are playing on the Believe podcasts. And when you only have one arm that's really performing well, get your baseball fix from podcasts like Wake and Rake, Farm to Show, and Ring the Bell.
And when I talk about Ohtani, you don't understand the stuff that he's doing right now.
Plus local podcasts like Believe in Astros and Believe in the Bronx. Just search BLEAV Podcast wherever you listen.
Lobo fans, football season tickets are on sale now for as low as $86. The Lobos have an attractive home schedule, which features in-state rival New Mexico State on September 16th. Also, now through June 30th, for every season ticket renewal or new purchase, fans will receive an exclusive 2023 Lobo football season ticket holder hat. Be part of the club to receive this exclusive early bird gift. Join us at University Stadium this fall by visiting golobos.com/tickets today.
Well, since we're handing out trophies, how about Stanley Cup? First the Nuggets, now maybe the Golden Knights. I'm Jeff Symbieta. Join me and JJ. Here we go. Opening drive. We'll go over it all starting tomorrow morning at 7 a.m.
Today's I-9 varsity. League office 288-99sports.com, 505-312-4999. Taking registration now for basketball and volleyball leagues. Go to i9sports.com. Just search Albuquerque. It'll come right up for you. Obviously, all the social media outlets that are associated with that. League office 280-99sports.com, 505-312-4999. Get your kids involved in something. It's summertime. You know what that means, man. The living is easy.
The fish are jumping. The cotton is high.
I swear to God, Jerry.
He's just leading right into this I-9 varsity.
10 more minutes of the show. That's all we have.
About 8.
I am a big city person.
You are. City slicker.
City slicker. So, we were talking earlier about Wainwrights.
Mm-hmm.
You thought it was a person that pitched for the St. Louis Cardinals.
That is correct. It's a last name like Smith. The guy who builds wagons is a Wainwright.
Correct.
Today I learned. I could have gone my whole life without that information. And I learned that on the spot today. How about that?
Barn Sour. Okay.
Okay.
When a horse wants nothing more than to be in the barn. I feel that one, actually. That one connects with me.
It just means lazy.
Just means lazy.
It's just lazy.
I'm into that.
Yeah.
Give me that one. Moving forward, whenever you don't want to do something, I'm going to say you're that thing sour.
Okay.
So watch for that to not catch on.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, go.
That ain't going nowhere.
Nope.
Quit trying to make fetch happen, Fred.
Tarnation.
Okay. I'm just going to do what I call Tommy-isms.
Okay.
Are phrases that my friend Tommy from Carlsbad always says that I just absolutely love so much. And they are, and I'll explain them to you as we go along.
Thank you.
Okay. I'm going to start off when you're busy or you're air quotes in the weeds. You say,
in the weeds is one. I've never heard that.
Oh, that's a back house. See,
Yeah, back in the house.
Jerry
Restaurant
knows.
thing. I know
This
that.
is restaurant.
Oh,
stuff.
again, I've never worked in a restaurant.
This isn't Southern stuff. That's restaurant stuff.
Wow.
Southern restaurants,
Way
maybe.
better to learn, but in the South.
Maybe it's both. My hillbilly's showing already. All right, how about this one? She's busier than a cat covering crap on a marble floor.
Oh.
Huh? How about that one, Freddie? You heard that one? That's one of my favorite Tommy-isms.
That Tommyism had a little too much mustard, if you ask me.
Okay.
That dog won't hunt.
What is that,
That's
Jerry? What does that mean?
For contributing, Jerry.
It ain't gonna work.
It ain't working. Dog ain't gonna hunt.
What?
The dog won't hunt.
Now, this one I learned firsthand because I was called this.
Okay.
A wobbling jaw.
A wobbling jaw.
I've never heard that.
That's like a big talker.
Okay.
Yeah, look at you over there.
Oh, well, there we go.
Got your wobbling
I should
jaw.
know that. I should.
So that is one. I love to take Uncle Billy fly fishing, but he's a bit of a wobbling jaw. I might scare off the fish.
That's not bad.
I'm telling you.
That's not bad.
That's a good one.
That is a good one. Are you going to study these later? Are you going to come back and start dropping these all the time?
Yeah.
That's Jerry's a natural.
Yeah.
That's not his first time
Hey,
doing
I
that.
got kinfolk in Oklahoma, so
Oh,
Hold on, write down
my
kinfolk.
pappy's from
What, Pappy?
Hey.
my pappy's from Oklahoma.
Hey,
so.
Jerry. Hey, whereabouts, Jerry?
Strong city, population 33.
I got
Except now it's like down to 28.
Only two things come from Strong City, you know.
What's that?
Oh, hell, la 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 la. All right, are there two other? Are there two other things from what I was thinking?
Yellows and bellies.
Okay, thank you. I got people in Tahlequah, Jerry. You know,
Tahlequah?
okay.
Don't know that.
Tahlequah? A little south of Lake Tenkiller.
Okay.
How about he's so cheap he wouldn't give a nickel to see Jesus riding a bicycle?
I've not heard that.
There's
That's
layers there, baby.
What is?
It's very
I
cheap.
like.
It's very cheap. Yeah.
So your friend Tommy, right? That's what we went with.
These are all Tommyisms.
Was he a little drunk on Adam's ale?
Mm-hmm.
That's just water, Jerry, because
Oat soda. I've never heard that until today.
that's not one.
Is
That's
that
what,
a-
That's not one.
Is that a
No.
Southern? Where'd you come up with that?
Honestly, I'll admit, I stole that one from the Big Lebowski. That one stuck with me for a couple decades now.
blows my mind.
All right, how about these next two are going to get exponentially spicier?
Okay.
And these are referring to the fairer sex,
okay,
who aren't quite as orbitally appealing as others.
You're talking about ugly girls?
Yes.
Okay.
She got rode hard and put up wet.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's like a horse
That's
thing.
a horse.
Yeah, that's a
that's
horse. That's a
thing.
horse thing. Yeah, it's a saddle.
You got to dry them off or they'll get sick.
Yeah. Rode hard and put up wet.
What is all rattle, no horn? What does that mean?
Got me on that one. Not gonna
All
lie.
rattle, no horn. Well, is it the horned rattlesnakes?
Oh, I think it's like all bark, no bite.
Yeah, all bark. No
That's
bite.
it makes sense. But
Okay.
I don't know the reference.
I don't either.
A rattle and a horn.
The texts are just in it. I have no idea.
Oh.
An Arkansas toothpick is a large knife.
Yeah, Arkansas toothpick.
Yeah, which they used to pick their teeth.
505-246-0610. Thank you for these suggestions. Oh no!
What?
Backdoor trots?
Hold on.
Don't Google backdoor trots.
Are you talking about mud butt?
Oh no!
Yeah.
Stay away from the texter.
In the South, we just call it the old mud butt.
Oh, I don't like that.
Okay. That's a good one. All right. This one's my favorite all-time Tommyism.
Okay.
And I slide this one in unironically every once in a
Are
while.
you checking a website where you have these saved or something?
No, I'm looking for new ones.
Okay.
I'm just going off. This is the last one that I could remember. This one's my all-time favorite. That girl looked like she got set on fire and put out with a bag of hammers. That's the all-time GOAT Tommyism. I love that one so much.
Or hit with the ugly stick.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah, that's a regular one.
Fell out of the ugly tree and hit every branch on the way down. Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you're gonna date a girl, okay, you're gonna go courting, okay? Yeah. According to whatever this website is that talks about cowboy stuff, that's to cut a rusty.
See, that one's
I don't.
Mm-mm.
Also, there's someone listening right now that's like in the world of Western and like Southwestern and cowboy culture, and they don't realize how witty this stuff is or ditty this stuff is.
Correct. And so I got one, a classic one. I mean, this ain't a Tommyism, but
okay.
I know you hear this one all the time. And on the contrary to what you hear, they mean something different. Jerry, I bet you know this one. Bless your heart.
Bless your heart. I was just about to say that.
That doesn't mean I have your best intentions in mind. That's not sending well wishes. That means you're an idiot.
That's fine as cream gravy.
Oh man, bless his little heart. That means, oh man, he's an idiot.
If you guys think that this bit is done, I wouldn't say it has a tail feather lift. These are good.
I was fixing to.
Funna. Fixing to is like Slave South. In Texas, we funna.
Okay.
Yeah. Fixing to, that's Alabama, Georgia area. Texas, we funna. We funna roll.
Yeah, this is wild to me.
It's a whole new language.
And I'm a friend of like colloquialisms. Like I'm into this.
A good one that I don't know the root of. I was like when things are all messed up.
Yeah.
They're all cattywampus.
Oh yeah, like kick up a row. And you're like, what? Kick up a row of what? Good program today. Big thank you to Eric Quill who joined us. Big thank you to all the friends of the show that Jerry hung up on.
Happened once. Once.
Okay, that we know of.
Friend of the show 1154 says happier than a punk. Well, I can't finish that one.
Okay.
Jerry, thank you so very much. Van, final words.
Too much for the time allotted, my friend. Anything we didn't cover, which is ample. Make sure you check out tomorrow morning on the opening drive with Jeff and JJ.
A left-handed wife is a mistress.
Yeah.
Who knew that?
Well, obviously me and Jerry.
Good job, everyone. GG.
See you tomorrow, Berkey.
That'll be a look to see.
The opening drive.